Okay, maybe I am live now, but let's go over this all again. Hey everyone, this is Louis7, and today I'm streaming The Lord of the Rings Online, and there's some echoing, so it is working now. That was really weird. I started the stream all as normal, yet for me there was no playback. It was a black screen, but it showed that the stream was live. So then I went to the regular player. I also feel like I'm way out of center of the frame. If I stand over there, here, I'm going to adjust my camera. Okay, so hopefully I'm a little bit more centered in the frame now, but yeah, it was a really weird issue with YouTube, but we do appear to be live now, and as I was talking about, originally I did not actually have a plan for what I was going to do today, but now I actually have a little bit more of a plan. So, start off with just generally leveling my Warden and Gundabad and hoping that the Landval lag is not as much today. It looks like I'm on server 31, so it's a little bit more hope than server 33, but we will see how it actually goes. And yeah, just got my character into Gundabad, so no need to go over all that and how I'm going to get here again. And as far as other things today, I actually plan to be joined by Dan's Adventures at a later time. I also plan to not jump down there, despite what it might have looked like. So we have a couple things we might do. And then I also thought about leveling my Minstrel, but we'll see if we have time for that. Wow. I was going to say, how did I not get my legs injured? But there we go. There's some lag. Oh yeah, I forgot there are a whole bunch of hobgoblins blocking this way. I thought that was up a little bit more northeast of here, but it might be better for me to just go to Mattugard. I was going to just try to take a different path, get a little bit of variety, but probably not the case here. Also, for the book quest, I just need to defeat goblins. Okay, so that's not too big of a deal to get that specific ring. So while we get set up here to say hello to Chad, and everybody was helpful to tell me the stream was not working. Hello Sand and Snow, and Dan's Adventures, and Ivan Stainer, Hunsu, a lot of people here, Philippus, and then later Soto, Sisto Liker, and Emlantris Ring. So let me get traveling where I need to go, because there are questions. Eastern, yeah, Mattugard. Soto, you said, oh, you're gotta watch this later. Okay, that works. You're considering starting a Warden and a Warning. Ooh, two good classes. And then, Emlantris, you said you started playing LOTRO again. Is Burglar any good? Burglars are definitely not bad. They're useful if you're thinking about group content, of course. Their support is still very useful, their debuffs and the such. They also, as far as I know, do decent damage. They're pretty good for solo. I know they're a class I tend to not really gravitate towards as much, but that doesn't mean that they are like bad or not good. It just means that I tend to not gravitate towards them quite as much. Warden, Beorning, and Minstrel for 3 mains. That sounds like a good combo. Elves to be burglars. That will be interesting. That would mean that I can make my high elf everything except Beorning. Might as well get these quests. Yeah, definitely getting some lag today. It's kind of why I want to play this character, oddly enough, to get past the zone and see if it is just this zone that's always on one of the bad Landval servers, or if all of Gundabad is like this. Might be transferring back to Arkenstone if this keeps up. Okay, so for side quests, I still don't care all too much about them, but I do want to at least get the quest D done. That would be nice, which means I need to do most side quests. Also, here's a cat. So as far as deeds go, I do just want to check that real quick. We have Gundabad, and we have Quests of Mattugard, and I'm nowhere near done with that. I'm actually only a third of the way. There are a lot of quests in the zone. That's one part I remember about it. I wouldn't mind it so much if the lag weren't so bad. But we'll see how it goes today. Also, this happens all the time, but if I'm just sitting here at my desk, not standing as I am right now, temperature is fine to me to actually have it high, save money on air conditioning, but once I start any activity like this, I just get all sweaty. I don't know if it's all that visible on the camera, hopefully not, but like my forehead is just sweaty right now, if y'all were very interested in knowing that. So Kuban, you have, as far as Warden, Beorning, and Hunter, you have those three. Yeah, travel skills are great. Beorning does have their port to Beorning boost. That's pretty much the same as other racial traits, though it is in fact a racial trait, but it's a pretty convenient one. Otherwise, yeah, their travel form is great. Especially with its upgrades to be about as fast as a mount now. And then Nightbling, you are wondering about the feeling about possibility of one of the 3 trees of Warden getting replaced by a passive tree, like the Brawler and now Minstrel, where it is supplemental traits. So for Warden, really for any class, that would be an interesting conversation. I don't think it necessarily should happen to every single class in the game. I have no idea how I was targeting that toad, but yeah, for the... Oh, I missed a key there. For the Warden, it'd be a little bit interesting to look at which trait tree would get taken away. So say it was the... We'll start with the odd one. Say it was the blue line, because that is perhaps the least viable Warden spec right now. Say they got rid of the blue line and just made it supplemental traits. That actually could be a good thing for tanking, which might sound odd at first. They'd have to do a little bit of extra revampy stuff with the class, but that's something I could almost be in favor of, because that way tanking, yeah, tanking could just be a part of the Warden, and depending on which stance you're in, you could do more DPS oriented stuff or more tanking stuff. For example, they could have a tank stance, and maybe in the yellow line you would have more range oriented stuff. You could maybe do some range tanking, something like that even. And then in the red line you could get basically the regular melee DPS that it is now. So those two would stay fairly similar, but as far as how they would have tanking integrated into them. And then the thing with the blue line traits is they could be survivability boosted. So a problem that with that is that it could just be like, if you're wanting to tank on your Warden, you just take all the blue line traits. So maybe building would be not all too interesting with them if they did that. But it was just something I was thinking about with the Warden in particular, because that way, whether you're red or yellow line, you would have the ability to tank. It would almost take the class, while you can DPS, back to its roots, where tanking is a more core part of the class, even though you could just go regular DPS. I would hope that if that were the case, DPS would be viable, and basically as it is right now. But overall, I don't think that one would go too well, despite me thinking that some elements of it could be exciting. As far as getting rid of red line, I really don't see that happening. The one I could see them doing, maybe other than the blue line, is the yellow line, and integrating all the range stuff into the class, kind of like integrating the tank stuff, integrate the range stuff, and just have these be supplemental traits for either red or blue Warden. Maybe orient the red to be a little bit more ranged and have some of the ranged elements of a yellow line Warden. They could keep traits like Seize the Moment, which is one of my favorite traits in the entire game. They could keep that as like a capstone yellow line trait to give value into going into yellow line. I don't know about barbed javelins. But some of the more support-oriented stuff, I really never feel like the Warden's meant to be a support class. That's why I feel odd about half of the yellow line stuff that's like support-oriented. To me, they just never really felt like a debuffer, even before the whole trait tree thing, back when I was my earlier days playing the game, so yeah. I am having, it looks like, some internet issues today. If it's really bad, I can try to restart my router and modem, but this is, if I'm lagging in game, it's very much likely due to LOTRO servers, like my ping and packet loss are all good. But I'm just occasionally dropping frames on the stream, so y'all can let me know if it is really bad. I can take perhaps a couple minutes break or a few minutes break really, and try to fix that. Still do have a cat here. Y'all might have heard her bang the microphone with her tail, but she's making it extra hard to quest. But yeah, overall, if they got rid of a trait line for the Warden and made it passive, just supplemental traits, it would really depend how they implement it, and I would almost be in favor of them removing support stuff from the yellow line, even though that's like half the point of the yellow line. So I don't know. Yeah, some of the thinking about, I didn't look at this with the blue line, but thinking about these set bonuses, a lot of them could be either integrated into traits or just made into the class. Things like snapshot, I suppose that could be a trait, but the problem is there's relatively little utility out of snapshot. The biggest one would be ambush and hampering javelin, I believe. Javelin of Deadly Forces, it used to be an exciting skill, but nowadays it just isn't. I'm glad the stream seems alright to you, Sand and Snow. The game is not doing too great right now. And yeah, with the changes to the Minstrel, it does seem like they might do that with other classes. I think I did see a dev post that they weren't necessarily considering it for every class, but it seems entirely possible that they would. Also try to get a little bit better and back on track with these quests. And then Kyle, you were asking about Langevall. You're wondering if I'm not liking this server. So one of the big concerns with moving to Langevall, it's what my kin voted for, that's why I'm here. But it was the lag, which might sound a little bit odd because Langevall is a relatively lower populated server compared to something like Arkenstone or Brandywine or Crick Hollow. So even though there is that, it is a server that has been known for lag. In particular, if you're on a certain server, sorry for the terminology, but it really is called server. If you're on a certain Langevall server, and particularly the numbers in the 30s and 60s seem to be particularly bad with lag. And every single time I've been in Mattugard, which has been quite a while now, even trying relogging, exiting the game, restarting, all that sort of stuff, I always end up in a server in the 30s. It seems like server number 33 is the worst. That's the one that I'm usually in. So I've actually been in different server numbers, but server 31 also has lag, and 32 I know. But when I'm in other areas, it's completely fine. So that's the thing with Langevall, it's just inconsistent. Depending on what server you're in, which seems to, based on the experience in Mattugard at least, be tied partially to what zone you're in, because again, I'm always in a very similar server, or at least for the first bit, always in server 33 when I was in Mattugard. I also thought I got this quest item. Did I not? Maybe there were a couple over here. And the way to tell which server you're on is /LOC/lock. just double, triple making sure I'm actually getting the quest item this time. That was a bunch of cat fur on the microphone. Wonder how that happened. Wait, I still need to do it. I need to continue repairing it. I said double, triple check that I did it, and I did it. But I just need to do it again. I guess sometimes you do have to pay attention to what you're doing. Wait, it's working again. What? Oh, now it's working, okay. I just needed to say it was working again, then it'd work again. Goblins, do I still need them? I do not. So we got the book quest done, that's pretty nice. I think the book quest turn-in is way in the south though, as far as I can tell. Yep, which means I probably want to go do that before I continue with zone quests. I don't know about these strange runes and frenzied stone claws, but I really should do zone quests while I pass them. So before we go up north, we'll make sure we get stone claws, which I thought I needed. And then there's also going to be some runes nearby. So even though I tracked nearby quests, that went away. What is that? That's a strange frenzy. Oh, that's up north. That would be why it went away. Jimmy, you said you're about to go back to leveling your Warden. You're split between yellow or red line. Both are great. I would guess it depends what level you are. In my experience, after level 85, the yellow line is definitely worth considering over the red line. But before level 85, you might not see as much benefit out of the yellow line. So there are a couple important things, actually 3 important things for the yellow line. And the first is Barb Javelins, which gives your Javelin Gambits a chance to give a bleed. So if I just do Piercing Toss here, which normally doesn't give a bleed, it has a chance to. That time it didn't have a bleed, so there's some RNG there. And that's why at very low levels, even when you can get that trait, I don't necessarily recommend it because it's inconsistent. And then for, say, a little bit higher levels, you can get this trait, Seize the Moment, which makes your when you have a crit, you have a chance to reset your Gambit Mastery cooldowns and remove their cooldowns, so you can spam your Gambit Masteries while building Gambits really fast. So to me, that's really fun, and it is actually useful in combat to build Gambits a whole lot faster. So that's another thing the yellow line offers. And then at higher levels, something that's not unique to the yellow line is the Range Resounding Challenge trait, which is made better just by being in the yellow line, which focuses more on range stuff. So this, I said trait, but I meant Gambit. Range Resounding Challenge is 3-2, 3-1 range Gambit. And it just does a lot of damage and can basically kill regular mobs on its own, given enough time for the damage over time to tick a little bit. I also have a quest objective here, even though I went way too far south for the town. I need to look if I can get a muster there yet. Muster in Mattugard. I think that's a thing. Maybe it's steep set though. I think I need to go up. That's why I was trying to stay up earlier. I need to go up there. Hello, Andre. Yes, Brawlers did get a buff a while ago. I forget exactly which update, but they have been buffed.
Oh, I am sorry, my friend.
To me, when they did the buff, they actually reduced, I think, the cooldown and maybe even made the animations faster for their basic builders, which to me made the gameplay feel more fluid on them. But it's been a while since I've played them. Okay, cats have water. Just making sure. She's looking like she doesn't accept the current water. Is Burglar fun to play? I would definitely not say too slow. It's nowadays a pretty fast-paced class. Oddly enough, early in the game days before they made things a lot faster, I used to think it was a really slow class. It wasn't necessarily very slow, but it felt like it should have been a lot faster paced, which is more in line with what it is now. So yeah, I do think it's fun to play in bursts, but it's still not necessarily a class I gravitate towards. At least Durin's relevant. I put him in the thumbnail because I was going to be doing Gundabad stuff on my Warden. And then I put... instead of taking the screenshot or doing a screenshot indoors like in Gundabad, I actually did a screenshot from outdoors. Because I was planning on going to Enedwaith, or thinking about getting settled in Enedwaith on my Minstrel, but that might not happen today. I don't think this cat ever stops rubbing against the microphone. No, I gotta click my abilities. It's actually not that bad if I'm doing something simple like this, then perfect time for the cat to get all the attention. As well pull a second group. There goes the microphone. Yeah, Burglar, I think the attacks are definitely faster than Guardian. Guardian's not that slow, though. Hello, Rift Magos. Glad you love the Warden. Perfect class for me to be playing then, right? Are we just going in circles? I don't know if there are actually any other enemies. Am I oh, I'm supposed to be clearing these the whole time? Can I blame the cat for distracting me? Alright then. See, that's the benefit of Seize the Moment and Range Resounding Challenge right there. Oh, and a level up to top it off. That's perfect. Ah, the Dordens. I am excited for the Dordens. That is definitely true. Maybe they'll have a class revamp just in time for them. Trying to pay attention. Ah, so Durin's near the top of the stairs, okay. Based on that, Durin seems to be scared of orcs. I don't think there's any date for upcoming class or race revamps. Oh, the upcoming combinations, okay. Yeah, there's not a date for that, but sometime in September, so this month, which we're running, I mean, we only have like, what, 24-ish days left? Something like that at least. And yeah, that I don't think there's a new beta round. I kind of forgot I was around the time that there could be a new beta round, but I don't think there is. Unfortunately, they do betas. Oh yeah, you can really see how laggy the cat cam is there. That's unfortunate. But like the cat is just frozen. I'm not a big fan of the way the cat cam was working. Cat's not even there anymore. But I'll have to do some tinkering with that. But the class updates, oh yeah, the betas, that's what I was going to go on about. They're always during the weekdays, which is annoying. Yeah, I think it really is dumb to not have them run through the weekend. It's like, to me, such a basic thing that, as far as I know, every single other game that I am aware of that does betas for stuff always do them over the weekends, maybe also over weekdays, but always have them run over the weekends because that's when people can actually play and have a chance to test stuff. They're called beta weekends for a reason as well. It's almost like a regular server. Regular servers are up during weekends. It's not like the entire game shuts down during the weekend. That they couldn't, like, actually have the betas open then, but yeah, there's precedence for servers being able to be open during a weekend, basically. I almost want to choose Virtue XP. Oh yeah, don't you just get Virtue XP? You don't actually choose it? Let's see. Okay, that's what I thought. It just looks weird in here. I remember that now going through this originally. You couldn't select Virtue XP, it just showed it twice. So I thought it was a great thing that if you didn't want gear, you could choose Virtue XP, but that's not actually how it works. But I will take this earring. It is going to be an upgrade for me, I believe. It's a lot of physical mastery. I actually lose a decent bit of crit. It might be worth thinking about. Because I do lose the might, which does give me a little bit of physical mastery, but then the agility, those almost cancel out. Yeah, they probably roughly cancel out. The agility might even be a little bit more. I would gain quite a bit of vitality. That's actually like 3k vitality. And then all the physical mastery. I'm assuming I'm not at the physical mastery cap, which I am not. Did I reforge my LIs? Yes, I did. They're 465, so that's good. And yeah, I'm not capped on physical mastery, so this is probably an upgrade. But as I always say, check the percentage change. So it's 2.9% and 0.9%. And then finesse is 26.6. So yeah, overall the purple one would be better in this case, definitely, especially now that I need finesse with my level and the such. Also, I don't have any of these traits equipped. Oops. I can use Wrath of the Firstborn, why not? Grace of Valinor, definitely want that. Kiris Galadhan. Oh, light type damage, I definitely want that. I don't know, for combat I would take this. If I wanted to port to Kiris Galadhan, I could always do that. Also, they updated how many stats these racial traits give. Wow, I forgot that was an update, but 4,000 will is not much, and it's not that useful for me, but that's like 4,000 tactical mitigation. Or for a class that actually uses will as a main stat, it's something that's maybe more worth considering than it used to be, but I think for me I would take Wisdom, Confidence, and Justice over that. Hello, Zoldlin. I don't remember saying hello. Anyway, I got racial traits. I was going to look at these traits because I was thinking about switching. Wit would be better than fidelity right now. Alright, more quests.
Yes.
We're only a third of the way, maybe a little bit more than a third of the way through the zone now. So I'm at the steep set, and as far as quests go, the book quest is down to the southwest, so let's head southwest. Actually, the book quest is the next chapter. The next book. So that'll be ready for Deepscrave. So the question is, do I want to go to Deepscrave right now or finish Mattugard? I'm going to do that as a poll. Book to Deeps. And stay in Mattugard. Gotta take advantage of the poll system they introduced. It is a feature that I actually really do like, though. In the meantime, I could check what's the deal with this character's go. That's task item. Have a lot of cracked lances. Probably don't need those anymore on this character, unless I worked on some old reputation, which is possible. Crafting stuff, I actually do have some stuff I could send to my Minstrel, so maybe I'll do that for some of the older stuff. I'll go ahead and sell some of my junkier items. Especially anything that's a trophy. I wouldn't mind keeping task items. Don't need evade, especially moonlit. There we go. I think that's a decent bit of inventory space. I can look at this jacket. Don't need that one. Oh yeah, so task items would go to my task carry-all. That makes sense why I'm not getting any. It's all trophies in my inventory and not just task items. Okay. Hello, Brandon. You said you got back into the game, and any tips for a fledgling captain? Redline's your best bet for DPS? I don't know if I have many other tips really for a captain. I don't play them all too frequently. Could probably think of some after a while, but it would really help if I were on a captain right now, which clearly I am not. Basically anything below the current tier, I am totally fine to, and in fact want to, get out of here. So like, I wonder if I can search Scholar. No, it doesn't work like that for this. Although I think you can continue to get pieces of Anorian wax basically everywhere. Doomfold wax, Rittermark wax. Oh, Rittermark wax, that's one of the vendor ones. That's actually useful for this character. So I'm looking for anything low level that a scholar uses. I'll do another sweep through, but that, oh, here's some, yep. Oh, it's the Weston Net Sealed Wax. Also get that one a lot, even at high levels. Hello? Having trouble reading that name. Is it Bilro? I think it's the way the text just is. Text displays. Old ally components. I probably am. Okay, so what's my scholar's name? It is Gru. I'm trying to remember all my characters' new names and such now. Okay, can take all of that. I don't, oh yeah, so I was going to wait for the poll results. We have 18 votes. I need to wait for more votes. We need more people to vote. Especially considering there are, oh wow, 35 viewers. That's not too bad. while waiting for those, I will look again. I don't remember looking at every character for their mats, so it's possible that some of my... Oh, who was I thinking? There were certain characters that I was thinking that might have good Scholar mats, but I actually got pretty high up on my Minstrel, like much higher than I expected as far as Scholar goes. So I might check Louisden, he might have some of that stuff. Population on Landreval, it's kind of tough for me to tell. I think it's definitely less than Arkenstone. In particular, notice there's less group activities, in-game activities, fewer pug searching in LFF chat and the such. So that's a comparison just to one other server, but coming from Anor, it is significantly more populated. Seems to be kind of middle of pack is how I would describe it based on what I've heard and experiences from the server and compared to other servers. I know this was a long time ago, but I heard with the other cat at one point. Ah, this character is not on the kinship. Okay, I was going to check. Oh yeah, he doesn't have crafting carryalls. I forgot I sent them to another character. So Louisden has basically nothing as far as... No, he still has a large crafting carryall. Oh, I don't know. Okay, so he definitely has stuff. Question is, does he have the stuff that is useful? Oh, hey, I got a kin invite. Didn't even have to ask for one. Just popped up. I don't know if it's a great idea to accept random kin invites from somebody named Misbehavior, though. Here, let me move my inventory closer. Definitely can send Gundabad stuff from Louisden because, unfortunately for Louisden, I don't know if I plan to play him all that much anymore. It's really weird for me, like the concept of abandoning a level 140 character. He's my best built character in the entire game, yet he's not my main Warden anymore. Forget that he's not even my main character anymore, but he's not my main Warden even. He's got some good stuff in his crafting carryall though. I'll have to remember that. I'll probably just ship the carryall off to, probably to Louis, the one that's going through Gundabad. So we're sending to Gru once again. I should put that over here. Y'all might notice, I can even notice this just from sending, collecting mail, working with my carryall, but Landreval is significantly less laggy in Bree, which might sound really weird, that Bree is less laggy than other locations, but that is my experience right now. It is a whole lot smoother. Let's see what server I'm on. Server 28. So server 28 is a good one. Philippus. That name is just a little bit confusing to me because it seems like a combination of other names that I am more familiar with. But anyway, setting that aside, you were wondering if I have any advice or tips for Warden. So besides what I went over earlier with some just general aspects of the yellow versus red line and Rangers Hounding challenge, so memorization with the gambits, I think just practicing them, knowing which gambits are useful. So like the ones that do damage over time, in particular the 3-2, which would be Fist Shield line, the ones that repeat with that, same with Fist Spear, and then the bleed line, which is like for Spear, Shield, Fist, 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 and 1 2 3 1 2. That makes any sense, but yeah, those are some better gambits to pay attention to. And I think just playing with those and getting used to them. Let's see. My favorite LOTRO outfit. Let's see what my characters have. I'll just say that my favorite outfit between my characters. This is going to take a while on some of them. Okay, definitely not him. Let's see, Gru, he has a pretty good outfit. He's the one I'm about to log into, but his is up there with one of my favorites. The problem is I have things I can complain about all my characters' outfits. I don't quite like where this belt, the sash, I guess is better term, because that's the belt. But where that drops down, not the biggest fan of that. Also the pants, I hate those pants and the stripes that they have. So while I like his outfit, it has some things that annoy me. I like this Runekeeper's outfit. It almost feels a little bit stale to me. That's a really weird way to describe outfit or like clothes, but it feels stale. This character, that's kind of an old one I use, not the biggest fan of it. Neat combination of colors. This is Matham Hunter's armor. Something funky's going on with his waist area. I don't think that's a belt, but maybe it is. Either way, I'm not a fan of that. I'm also not the biggest fan of the colors. It's a little bit fancy. This guy has, I actually like this outfit. It's one of the Isengard ones. Same with this one. I think that was another, either Riders of Rohan or Helm's Deep. As much as I disliked the Rohan questing, I liked outfits and just outfits associated with it. This Guardian ones is fine, but she has other cosmetics that I like better. This character, that's decent-ish on him. Lego Dash 1 is cool. Yeah, you all get to see all the weird names my characters have. But I do like that outfit. I just, that used to be all I used was those. I really like this one with Louis, but I'm still getting used to it being a little bit wider compared to the female version. I like this outfit as well, but my overall favorite one would probably have to go to regular Louis, which is this one. It just seems so nice to me. This is the other one. This is Light Armor Gundabad, which I kind of like. This is my champion. Nothing interesting. Hunter, he has an okay outfit, but it was more specific to, this was for Trollshaws and Wildwood. I thought it was really thematic for those regions. I'm not the biggest fan of it though. But it matches the character. This guy has that similar outfit. And then my captain, old captain from Langeball, she has kinda neat one, but the colors, the gold, has a little bit of mismatch. On the chest piece, hauberk, I guess that would be, it's a little bit more gold, and this is almost more bronze color. The shoulder pads, gloves, and boots, so that mismatch actually is a little bit annoying. Anyway, we do have a lot more votes for the poll. We almost doubled, we're at 30. And so far, Deepscrave is winning 3-2. So, unless a whole bunch of people vote for Mattugard, we will be moving to Deepscrave and seeing if it's less laggy. That's what I'd be excited for. Just seeing if it's less laggy than whatever other zone I was going through. Mattugard. And I really do, I don't dislike Landerval as a server. I feel like I give the false impression that I dislike the server. It's more so just the inconsistency with the lag, in particular how bad it has been questing in Gundabad. Oh, and this character's lagging a lot. He's on server 32, so even though I'm in just the crafting hall, I'm on a bad server with lag, so that's like, I even thought I was moving after I stopped. So that's I think good example of inconsistency. We can try just relogging the character and see if that changes it, but yeah. I haven't used cloaks in a while, so as far as cosmetics go, yeah, I have not used cloaks lately. Who was I? Oh yeah, it's just going to relog. I'm just going to test how this works. There's a cat on my way. Maybe I should do a fashion show in LOTRO, or like have my kin do a fashion show and see who has the best cosmetics. It's something that I am aware of that people do in other games. Seems like LOTRO would be perfect to have those. Okay, this time I'm on server 32 again. I don't know if completely exiting the game and restarting. I will test that. It's something I'm just curious on. That means you all will get a black screen for a little bit, but Yeah. Landreval. I'm still not used to selecting Landreval. Here we get to see the wide view. Oh boy. See, that's all the weird noises you all hear. She just pushed the microphone up like that one suddenly, like that. And you'll see all the cat fur on it. Yikes. And then, yeah, I see some talk about the graphics. Let me log into him. I think, as usual, Harvane, I really appreciate it, but covering the deal with that and people sort of spreading rumors about a major graphics update coming to LOTRO when it's never been officially called a graphics update. All right, let's see if that changed my server at all. Well, I'm having lag just typing /loc/lock, so I'm still on server 32. That is one I've had trouble on. So far, my personal experience has been 31, 32, and 33. Those have been my trouble servers. Now I'm on 67, which I've also heard is a laggy one, or one's in the 60s, but it's honestly significantly better than... Oh, I hope I didn't lose items. I thought I still had mail to collect. So far, it's significantly better than 31, 32, and 33. As far as stuff to send off, let's go ahead and send these to Louis, since he needs more items in his inventory. And after I craft on Gru, we will switch back to Louis and see if he needs to go to Deepscrave or Mattugard. Wow, Deepscrave has gotten even more votes. Just so y'all know, Deepscrave is one of my favorite Gundabad zones, so I am definitely excited to go there. I know I've been maybe leaning towards the completionist style on him, but oh, I don't have any East of Net. So of all the stuff that I've had, Rohirric text, Oh, my Guardian might have that stuff. Would my Guardian? Maybe. But I do want to check my Guardian. It's kind of... It was a little bit sad in a way. I don't know if sad's the right word, but I had a little bit of a miss out on my channel when the whole EG7 thing initially happened. So I didn't even follow it all too much. I read visual update. I'm like, okay, that sounds good, and all the stuff from it. But then soon people call it a graphics overhaul was weird. And I finally made a video on the topic. Which I think I directly discussed people spreading rumors about it being a graphics revamp. Okay, this character... In my Runekeeper, okay, I have 2 characters that might have the stuff I want. It might actually have Rohirric texts. Maybe. I'm not entirely sure on the Guardian, but she is one that's recently played through that level range. Just not... I don't think I did all that much content that would give Rohirric text. Most of the leveling past 75 was either staying in Isengard, or not Isengard, but Great River for extra long, or missions. So for Rohirric text specifically, I'm not too sure on those. Yeah, Oh. Well, this character's inventory might get full, but ignoring that, let's send some stuff to Gru. Did y'all know this was going to be a moving part 5 or 6 or whatever I'm on stream? And there's a full inventory. A few of those things were able to be gathered. Is there anything I want to destroy? I could destroy this. I could destroy this. I could destroy this. I don't really need that sword. Do I want it for cosmetic? Nope. I kind of like having this ring. It's kind of a keepsake ring, if anything, at this point. I do have vault space. I forget this character should have quite a bit of vault space, really. So I can just shove a bunch of random ores and the such. Need to get this character crafting all, but that's true about all my characters, especially my crafting characters. I think when thinking about like how I would want to do carry-alls, long-term plans is it would be crafters get their own crafting carry-all. Warden definitely is my favorite class, yes. So one more character might have some of the scholar stuff I need. Maybe even two more, we'll see. I know this is going off the rails from my initial plans with just checking a character or two, but then I remembered how far I actually got into crafting last time. Yeah, Warden has a lot going for it that makes it my favorite class. I actually finally... I know I've talked about the big leveling guide that I just did a lot, which, by the way, has been performing actually surprisingly well for my channel. I'll get to that in a moment, but I am finally planning on getting to another Warden guide, and one where I actually go through the traits. So I kind of had this revelation when I was going through the... this character doesn't have anything, unless he has a carry-all. But had a sort of revelation when I was going through the big leveling guide and editing it. I was thinking about how I could do a Warden guide. Or not a Warden guide, but do my class guides. Y'all might remember I used to have like videos where I would go through every single trait and that type of stuff. It kind of annoyed me. I know viewers liked it, but it was something that always bothered me, how just like slow paced it was, and it took forever to get through it, and then I'd show gameplay but not virtue traits for some reason, even though it was already such a long video. And what I have kind of decided, it almost goes back to the Hunter one I did. I did a video sort of like this on the Hunter, but kind of just go through basic stuff. But a way to format it is like Warden leveling guide is what it will be, rather than trait build guide. Even though it will cover all that stuff, that's just the framing for it. So that is something that I've had a little bit of a breakthrough. It might sound silly, but it has been something that I've wanted to get back to those videos. I even recorded one for the Minstrel. Might even have been a year ago or more than a year ago. I think it was June 2021. So I recorded a guide for the Minstrel that was a perfectly fine recording, I think, but I just really hated the format of it. It was like those old trait build guides that I did. So I think I have finally have a fix for me to do those videos again. Okay, one more character to check. Oh, two more characters to check. Just kidding. Hello, Aldred. It's kind of like, what am I thinking? Writer's block in a way, but not quite. The yips. I don't know if it's exactly like the yips, but that is what I was thinking. Most needed class for group content that's less played but very useful. Lore Master and Burglar. The reason is I don't think a lot of people like to play support classes that don't do all that much, either in terms of healing or in terms of damage, but they provide a lot of value. And I think with debuffers, it tends to be, at least in my experience, those are the ones that I see least often in the game, is the support ones. So Lore Master and Burglar. And in particular, playing them Yellow Line Lore Master and Yellow Line Burglar. Support for both of them. Alright, got me some Valors on this character, but that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for crafting. This crafting carry-all is fairly full, but it is actually mostly organized with Tailor stuff. Some wood logs that could go to Louis. Okay, while I'm thinking about it, I really should just go ahead and deal with that. It takes a minute, but it's something that will really help get my Warden on track. So any Tailor stuff this character keeps. Any Forester stuff this Tailor can probably keep for now. I'll just have to remember that I have some Forester stuff, like General Forester, but any logs, any wood, any medium grade Rittermark, those don't need to stay on this character, do they? He is the one, yes, I'm working on his prospectoring. Okay. Just kidding. We're keeping those here. Well, this stuff can go to my woodworker. I don't see any scholar stuff, so that is good. I do see some scholar stuff in my regular inventory, though. And then this character, at least one of my characters used to have more carryalls. Maybe that's my... maybe that one is my Warden. Oh boy, that's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of hides. Oh, I must be on laggy server. So this is server 32. You all see how laggy it is with that. Let's go outdoors. We're on server 67, just like my Minstrel, so it is consistent. And it's significantly less laggy, like immediately noticeable too. That's what's crazy. And regularly we use the woodworker. Okay. Got some more over here. Got some really random pieces of wood. Okay. It looks like chat is still leaning towards Deep Scrape, so that's good to know. Just a little update on the poll. If we even get to that today again. That's the danger of switching characters. I then realize all the stuff I can do. Oh, wow. Okay, I have a lot more stuff than I thought I did that needs to go to regular Louis. Including 425 Mordor snag. That's pretty good. Those must be mostly from Louis Den. Okay, so that's what goes to that character, and then I have scholar stuff I will eventually get to and send. I still haven't gotten Rohirric text, but I can still send the scholar stuff off to my Minstrel. His name is Group. Okay, another quick go through the carryall looks good, and just look for scholar. I'll have my Gundabad stuff set for the scholar. Captain is also a definitely sought after class. It has multiple specs that are useful. DPS spec for buffing your group, tank spec for tanking, and healing spec. Perhaps the least useful of the three, but occasionally has uses. So Captain is certainly not a bad choice. It's not like you'll never find groups as a Captain, especially. And I was looking for Bank Alt, maybe? Just trying to think characters. I've gone through most of my high-level characters at this point, but ones that would have Scholar ments. And as far as quests at your level or higher than your level, either of those works, but what really can cost you is doing quests below your level. The XP that you get from quests below your level rapidly drops off. If you're interested in like generally how fast you're leveling and all that sort of stuff. And race for Lore Master, it probably doesn't matter much. Really, for any class, it doesn't matter that much, but there are some differences. I think Champion is one of the most notable classes where race can matter. But I personally would just pick like whatever you want to play. Okay. Scholar. I am not seeing anything for scholars here. I do have a whole bunch of scholar scroll cases, which... Oh, that don't help. I'm just searching scroll. So I will send all these scroll cases over to my, what's his name, Minstrel. Oh yeah, I can just right click and withdraw. That'd be much easier. Do y'all think it's a reasonable goal for 1 year from now to be organized on this server? Or is that a little too hopeful? If I keep going at this rate, it might not actually take that long. I might be able to do it before 2023, but I'd have to basically every time I play spend an hour just organizing stuff, probably. I think I missed the stack. Probably going to have to do 2 of these. Also, if y'all cannot tell, I'm on a laggy Landreval server right now. Just like all the other characters in the crafting, I was going to say crafting carry-all, in the crafting hall. Double check no scholar stuff in my inventory. Okay, so I did clean this character out. Just wanted to double check that, really. Mattugard's making a little bit of a push to come back, but not quite. We still have over 60% in favor of Deep's Grave. Okay, one more character, I think. Yeah, one more character before we go to the Minstrel. I do at this point have spent so long organizing this stuff, I do want to give one more look at the Minstrel. Cowgod, you hit 105 before Gondor. Yeah, if you do entire regions with, even with stone. It's not a storm, it's a stone. Stone of the Tortoise slotted. Even without that slotted, well, in particular without that slotted, you can definitely overlevel. And then you said even with the Stone of the Tortoise slotted, you're overleveling from all the quests in the game, especially if you do all the deeds on top of all the quests, it can get pretty crazy. Okay, got some of these things that I will just use to get out of the way. Feels bad doing that when there's not a Virtue XP boost, but sometimes inventory slots are that valuable. Hopefully a lot of this stuff goes to carry-alls, which it is. Even a decent bit of that stuff went to carry-alls, so we can look at... This character has tons of carry-alls, so let's look at them one by one. Okay, that's all good. This one's Menace Ithil. Okay, that one I should send to my scholar. Otherwise, that's all good. We already checked that one. How about this carry-all? Menace Ithil Sealed Wax. That should go to the scholar. Alright, that one's otherwise pretty good. And this is the big carry-all, which I think I have already checked. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I checked this one. I think I hear dogs barking outside. Group. So I don't think I got Rohirric text. Of all the characters I've looked at, that is one thing I'm missing. But I will send him. He'll have a... I almost hate to do this. I'm so close to 777 gold, but I'll have a 77 gold fund to get crafting materials from the auction house. Maybe I should look into guild crafting, though. That should probably be my first step on the Minstrel, rather than worrying about all the other stuff. But get guild crafting. Feels so weird when my cats have finally settled down. I just feel like something's missing. It's almost a relief in a way that they're out of the way, but yeah. Oh yeah, all these Scholar Scroll cases. I was not prepared for that. I'm probably just going to sell a lot of these Scholar Scroll lures. I'll save one of them to get a good crit chance, but the rest can get chunked to a vendor. So Landreval's been a little bit mixed feelings on it. So the server itself, the people on the server, that's a better way to phrase it, definitely not bad. A lot of people have been nice, which has been great. But particular Landreval servers are very laggy. Y'all might see that the cat heard me mention the cat's being gone. So naturally, she is back up here and bothering me. But yeah, so as far as the qualities of the server go, as far as that goes, it's been completely fine to me. But the lag and the inconsistency of the lag has been quite annoying, and it's been especially annoying because where I have been questing and leveling my characters, I'm like actually playing the game versus what I'm doing right now. It has been on one of the laggy servers every time I've been there, so it's just been very laggy. Laggier than any other server I've played on LOTRO, perhaps besides like the first couple days of launch of Gundabad. Even more so than that huge influx of players, given I wasn't playing on Landreval then, but it's been a laggier experience for me. Okay, I have no idea where the guild crafter for scholars is. I don't know if they're all at Esteladon. I think you can access all of them at Galtrav. Of course, this character's not quite there. So, yeah. Actually, it's probably... Here, let me check this, but I'm guessing it might be Rivendell. Scholar Guild Hall? Last Homely House, yes. I don't know if I've been in there. But I believe I should be able to do the Scholar Guild stuff if I go there. Last night was really bad on Arkenstone. I hate to say this, but it's good to hear that other servers are that way, because I feel like my perception is that other servers aren't as bad, but that's probably not the case. But yeah, they have and have had a lot of stuff in the works, it sounds like, for lag. I don't know if one thing will necessarily fix lag, but hopefully they get it patched up. Otherwise, at some point, it might get so bad that I just don't play LOTRO as much. Hopefully that doesn't come to it. And like, you know, locations like this seem to be perfectly fine on the Landreval server. Maybe if I were leveling my Minstrel, I'd love this server because it's like not laggy. But it's like just the inconsistency, as I keep saying, is what's particularly bothersome. Okay, so I mentioned way back at the beginning of the stream, like, how long ago was that? Oh yeah, we tried to do it like an hour 15, 20 minutes ago even. No, hour 15 or so. That was pretty close to 6 o'clock, but then it took like 5 extra minutes. So yeah, that long ago, I mentioned that he would probably be joining for something, and it sounds like he might be ready soonish. Did you all hear that noise? That is a cat. I thought it was somebody outdoor, like right out my door doing something, but nope. Oops. She always does that when she wakes up. She just like, whenever she's done sleeping, she wants food, but then she does the meow like that. And she only eats a little bit. She's like a really skinny cat, not a fat one like the one that's right behind my keyboard. Yeah, wanting my character to play properly, that's a great way to describe why lag is annoying, because the character does not play properly. Alright, left or right? I'm going to guess right. And I was right. And of course the really laggy cat cam. It's almost as bad as Landerval. New IRL home, it's okay-ish. I'm still having issues with the apartment, but otherwise it's not bad. I'm settling in, which is a good thing. You all might... Yeah, probably can't really see it, but the big box, which was behind the door, or at least in the view of where that door is gone, so I've gotten a lot of that stuff taken care of this past weekend. But what's a little bit odd about that is, again, you all cannot quite see it, but I have like a mess of... It's like blankets and towels. I don't know if I'd quite call it laundry, but stuff that I was hoping to toss in the dryer that's just kind of laying there next to my bed. So it's also going to be my bed's like right there. But anyway, it's something I didn't really think about too much with the background view, but setting that aside, the dryer is still not working, and I've been here a few weeks, so that's been kind of annoying. Otherwise, it hasn't been too bad, but it's like that one particular thing has prevented me from getting all the way settled in. Also, aren't I supposed to have a quest or something to join the Scholars Guild? Or do you just, like, get stuff? I am an expert scholar. I should be able to join the guild, right?
Greetings. What do you need?
Do I have to talk to one of those, like, Master of Craft dudes? I probably do. I forgot about that part. Let's see. I need to actually remember if that's how crafting works, so let's head there. So I think when Dan's Adventures joins me, we're going to change gears a little bit, actually quite a bit, and get on level 120 characters. Oh yeah, not saying here. That was a long name, but it's like daughter of that really contributes to it. I like that outfit. I had it. I don't use the shoulder pads, but the rest of the outfit I like. Yeah, I was guessing that's something I actually wanted to see. Here's the Master of Crafting Guild. Oh, I didn't even join the guild. That would be an issue. And then now they're going to have me talk to them. Can I spend a mithril coin? Yes, I can. Okay, I will.
What can I do for you?
How excited I was to talk to the scroll recipe vendor. But yeah, with guild crafting, it's something I haven't done much of and have never done with Scholar. So even if it's pointless, I want to find out how pointless it is. I just don't think guild crafting is in a good place. That's kind of the... I was going to see if this character had rep boost active. He does not, but I guess that's okay. I'll just try to passively. I'm not going to care about it too much, but just get my guild crafting up.
Greetings. What do you need? Well met.
Oh, wow. Oh, there's a lot of recipes here, actually. I didn't realize Minstrels had this much that was guild recipe stuff. Maybe it's some bulk crafting type stuff, but also pocket. Again, I don't know high level what there is. That's where crafting, in my opinion at least, really starts to drop off as high levels, but yeah, we will see. Okay, got all those. as I read these, I will start getting my audio set up for when Dan's adventures join, so let's get we're gonna change that to actually I don't see my audio device there, so we'll just do default. And hopefully I can get the end game audio working. Hello? Okay. I believe we can hear in-game audio. Oh, that would be an issue. Okay, I think I can hear you now.
What about now?
Yep.
Cool.
Hope you're ready. I kind of just threw you into this, but I was getting my stuff set up.
No, I'm not quite ready yet. I'm trying to get these bosses to spawn, but no matter how many hobgoblins and marlm and dragons and moomuks I kill, they don't want to show themselves. I don't really understand why they're not spawning. I've never seen them take this long.
Okay. I was catching a bug. I thought it was a spider, but I think it was a gnat.
You don't know if you were catching a spider or a gnat?
Well, I thought it was a spider because it was just running down the wall, but it appears to be a gnat. Not that I really want to inspect it. Hope it's not fleas. That would be
What
bad.
in the world?
I don't think it's a flea, though. It doesn't quite look like one. Yeah, the guild tokens, they can definitely help. I actually like getting the character boost one, though, because that has reputation accelerators, which can kind of function similarly, but it also gives other stuff. Okay, I can make a whole bunch of small scrolls on this character. Again, I'm not going to worry too much about the guild crafting, but figured I could do it passively when I'm on him and in an area where I can craft. So what did you say you needed to do?
I'm in lofts that
Lofts,
daily.
okay.
You remember that?
Yep.
And I'm trying to get the bosses to spawn, and I've probably killed 20 packs at this point
Oh.
of these mobs, and neither of them have spawned.
I might be able to go on my Runekeeper. It's been a while since I've done anything indie game Gundabad wise. Could be a change of pace. To test out how laggy that area is on Langerball.
I'm not having any issues here right now.
Okay,
Except
well
for the
maybe I'll
boss
try to
one.
join you.
Go
Try
for
to
it.
remember how to play my Runekeeper.
That's how I was when I. That's how I was when I got on my burglar to run tier 2 Thrang. The one time I did it on her.
Oh yeah, because that was just going. I totally
I
missed out
remember
on
how
that.
to. I had to remember how to play my yellow burglar. I was like, oh man.
I also have to remember how to get to steep set. Oh yeah, oh, for this character, I guess I go to the middle of Bree and take the missions stable master. Oh, they're talking about cats in world chat. Oh, that's actually Lancelot, who's in the kin.
Oh, there's Grosmok.
Oh, you found one?
Yeah, there's nobody else here, so I'll wait for you.
Okay.
Unless it keeps running at me. Oh. No, we're good.
Oh wow, this character is getting quests I filtered. I guess the filtering did not save between the server transfer. That's interesting. Oh, I just left steep set, like the interior, and went out to Mattugard and suddenly started lagging. Okay, which one did you do? You did lofts?
Yeah, I'm in loss right now.
Okay.
Your account filter is probably reset because by... Nope, not there, the next guy. The account, according to SSG, account means server.
Yeah.
Like server-wide.
Well, I didn't filter them for the account. They were per character, but
Oh, for their character.
yep. Oh yeah, /K invite is not actually a thing. Oh, I cannot can invite. Can you invite Mary Fury to kin? I'll type it.
Invite who? Your microphone that's coming through my end is not very good quality, just by the way. Your microphone. It sounds like you're far away and have me on speakerphone.
Oh, that's... I don't know if there's anything I can do about that. I wonder if it always sounds like that. Like, is this normal to you?
Hmm?
Oh, it's using... That's so funny. So my input device, you know I have that cat camera, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So you'll know where my cat camera is. It's actually way back here on a shelving unit that's like way behind me. That is the input for what Discord was using.
Oh, it's all the way over there?
Yeah. So it was not
Oh,
only
God,
behind
that
me,
sounds
but
so
it's a
much better.
webcam. So this should be a little bit better, huh?
That was an instant notice. Noticeable difference.
So yeah, for the streaming, they probably have no idea what you're talking about. I could actually... Here, let me do that. This is gonna be fun. Okay, so I just switched on the stream. I think I switched to the webcam. Oh no, I didn't. Okay, now I switched to the webcam, so hopefully this doesn't sound really bad, but this is what Dan's Adventures heard me like. Actually, I have a whole bunch of filters, so it's probably not exactly what I sounded like. Okay, let me finish typing that. I need to get Jimmy to promote all my characters, because I think a few of them are still kinsmen instead of officers. Okay. Sorry, I can get caught up now. It's been a long time since I've been here, but honestly, as far as Gundabad goes, I kind of like these dailies. They weren't too bad.
Yeah, the forges and lofts were pretty cool.
Oh yeah, I forgot I'm not on a Warden. That's so scary.
Yeah. You can't just pull everything.
Well, if I remember how to play, it's not that bad. But I really forget what my abilities, where they are. Like, I have no idea where... Oh yeah, my bubble's F1. That's so weird. It's such a, like... unusual setup for me, but it really works when I actually am used to it.
Holy moly. Look at
Probably
that fellowship
fine.
chat.
Oh, 925. I forget what this character gets up to. Also, I'm almost dead. Oh, I have tools to live.
Don't be careful. You're by that. You got some dudes coming up behind you. I'm gonna grab Grasmok.
Sure, you can pull the boss. I'll create a mess. Yellow Runekeeper better than red Runekeeper. I think it depends on the situation. Like, for what I'm doing, I'm way more comfortable in yellow line right now, because I can actually switch to healing myself pretty easily and stay on the move and have crowd control. But I think in group content, some people might prefer red line. They also have useful debuffs, I think.
Yeah, I would personally prefer.
Yeah, they
red,
have
red and yellow.
debuff for increased incoming damage, which is something everybody can take advantage of. Did you use rain of arrows or something? Because I saw you shoot arrows into the middle of the air. I was like, who are you targeting?
Yeah, rain of arrows. The other guy just spawned too.
Oh, perfect. And all I need is to defeat all the regular mobs now. I hope this is good for the reward track. Like, it is kind of just a fun place to kill things, but...
Yeah, the dailies are alright. You get a few levels of, if you complete them all.
That's nice. But yeah, the big benefit for me doing this is really the reward track, which is why it doesn't really matter which character I do it on. But since the Runekeeper is my secondary character, my like main ult, that's a thing. So, Striker, you're lost in the game, so you're just questing. That's a pretty normal thing to do, especially if you're either relatively new or just leveling still. But I know with what I'm doing, jumping into like, this is end game content, it's dailies. Don't necessarily have to have a group for it, but you could kind of consider it group content, I think. A lot of people run it in groups because it's faster, but you can definitely do it solo. I mean, you were doing it solo before I got here, right? Let's see, I need 4 more frost tusks. Man, it's something I actually noticed compared to Arkenstone, at least last time I was playing on Arkenstone way back in December. There are a lot fewer people here. I don't think I would ever go to these and then be empty like this.
Yeah, every single time I came here on Arkenstone, I was in a 6-man group.
There is somebody here, though.
He's gonna see your name and be like, whoa, it's Louis 7.
I forget that I'm actually Louis 7 on this character. That's crazy. So I still need 2 more Frost Tusk and 1 more Drake. And yeah, Durprakitant. I did swap from my Warden already. I probably, yeah, I don't expect to go back to my Warden again today.
Are you done here?
I need 1 more Frost Tusk. I should have checked what I was at with the reward track beforehand, but I'm on level 8 now. German for the intern, okay. I was guessing it was German just based on der. Is der how you say with the ED in German?
Here's one.
But I had no idea what practicant? Wait, practicant. I think that's what it is. With a small YouTube channel being so far away, sometimes it is hard to tell. Okay, I'm ready to leave whenever.
Okie dokie. Let's kill these last groups of mobs. We can just leave.
I feel so rude. I didn't even say hello to this hunter.
I didn't either, but it's okay. He'll survive.
Oh, it's like dare. I didn't even know that. All the times I see German, which isn't all that frequently, but whenever it comes up with DER, I always thought it was der instead of dare. I've heard people speak German, but I don't remember them saying der versus dare, but they probably talk quickly where I can't really tell. Did you do sorry, did you do all the other dailies?
I did forges already. But I can go my captain if you wanted to do that.
I almost want to do it just to complete both of them, but it's not that big of a deal. It's up to you, because otherwise, I mean, we're playing together either way.
I mean, I don't care. You're gonna have to do all the damage, but I'll keep them off your back.
That's fine. That's the annoying one, but still.
Let me switch then. And then I've still got a few more to do after this. I got the three. What are these things? The resource instances.
Alright. It's time for me to sit down.
I'm pretty much done.
Okay.
Oh, I think I also have to do... Yeah, I gotta do the reflection pool stuff, and then mine for crystals and stone smashers, and then that's it.
I probably won't do that. So what level is my warden? I have a level 140 warden who is no longer of service. And then I have, I think the one I'm leveling is 132. I also have a level 20 warden, but I don't even know if I'm going to transfer it from Anor. Then I have a level 30 something warden on the server. I also have a level 120 warden on Arkenstone. Are there any other wardens I'm forgetting about?
For what it's worth, I have a level 1 warden on Landrabal.
That's progress. I also am planning to make Warden when they come out. I have
That's what I'm gonna do.
I already have that character's name reserved.
Here to try GB level 20 solo.
Gundabad will be ours once more. Long live Thorin
Long
live Durin Stonehelmson.
I didn't have other stuff planned. And with Dane's Adventures here, it would more so be duo, but...
Oh, It's a shame I don't stream anymore, because I would stream that on my Guardian.
Oh, what level is your Guardian?
She's level 73 now.
Oh, that'd be a fun level to try. It's kind of mid-level where... I don't know. To me, that'd just be an interesting level. That's close. My Guardian actually used to be around that level, but I think my closest now is my Minstrel.
I crashed, by the way.
Okay.
So I'm loading back up.
That's fine. I'm just spinning in circles. I'm going to go ahead and go to the forge so I can stop lagging. It's like magic. When you're not in the 30s or 60s, or even really 30s. I was on a 60-something server and it wasn't laggy earlier.
Only
a Drak shows mercy in battle.
Server 41. Nice.
There is much to
If
be
it's not 31, 32, or 33, I'm happy. Oh, Infused Sapphire is very useful for a level 140 Runekeeper, huh?
Oh
Who
yeah.
should I even send that to? Like, do I have a character that holds that type of stuff? I don't know. That's probably why I haven't done anything with it. Winter? Ooh, I have a 467 Essence box. That sounds good to me at least, but I'm guessing item levels are a bit higher than when I last played. For people that don't know, I last played Gundabad before the 6-man instance came out.
Oh
So-
wow, really?
It's been a while. I have not run the 6-man instance or the raid. And I have a level
OMG.
51 pocket item still. This
Yeah.
character actually did play some, but he still has a level 51 pocket item. I need to get one of those gear boxes just to select a pocket item. I take
Are
it
you
that's
ready?
you. Oh, that's a lot of health.
Oh yeah. Focus defilers.
You know how nice it is to not lag? I'm just like in amazement at this. I'm getting a little bit of hitches, but not all that much. It's not like super lag. Don't you love those totems?
Yeah, they're annoying.
Sorry, I have a tendency to just hit my buttons.
You're good.
I'm so used to like not ever, wow, that's a really bad way to phrase this, but not ever not pulling those. Aha. You just gotta stun them before they summon their totem.
Oh yeah.
I do see a couple other people here. So Warden level 25, I think that'd be a good level to try to solo Great Barrow. At that point, you at least have your Gambit Masteries, which really help. What would be the toughest part? Fate or the actual boss fight can be a little bit. I forget, are Grims the way the boss spawns here?
The fire grim boss, yeah.
Oh yeah, there are multiple bosses right there.
Oh, there's Velzajar. Oh, I got a hit.
Didn't even
That's the
see it.
bad one. Ah. Oh, my AoE taunt's on cooldown.
I think we should be good. All this talk about soloing Great Barrow actually makes me want to go do that though. Or at least try to.
You want to see if we can do that after this?
With what characters?
Maybe
I mean,
these two?
Could do it on our 120s.
Ooh, there's
So they get
Shackle.
XP. Well, if you want to, I don't know. This character might actually be able to use that. I kind of forget since he is an old character, but also was Valored, I think from 50 something.
What is it?
What was that?
I said, what is it? Well,
Oh.
but,
Great Barrow Water Wing. There's a Great Barrow Water Wing?
no? What are you talking about? Oh, you're looking at your deeds. That's
Yeah, so this character, I didn't know if he actually ever ran Great Barrow, but it looks like he did. I did not know they actually called that Water Wing, though, the Thader Wing.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
That's
it
why it
makes
confused me at first. But yeah, this character, I didn't know if he actually ran Great Barrow, so that's why I was like, it might actually be useful for him.
I just
I
need
still
2
need-
more or 4 more fire drakes.
Yeah. Is there a Slayer deed here?
Mm-hmm.
Trying to hover over the Grim to see if he counts for anything, but I cannot see. I was worried about that. I guess you do have to run to the middle. Fortunately, this 3 fire damage, I don't think it will kill me.
I feel like they used to do a whole lot more damage when Gundabad launched.
I honestly don't remember. I think I remember people camping there, but yeah, I don't really remember damage-wise. There we go. So overall from that, I got, I don't know, a level and a quarter on the reward track, which isn't horrible. Like if you do both of those, it's maybe 2.5 to 3 levels, I guess, depending how many things you kill, but that's like if you actually do those every day, a month of those, you can get quite close to done just from those 2.
Yep.
And do they still reward heritage runes? I didn't even pay attention, but I'm guessing not
Nope.
because I don't have any in my inventory. Those were the good old days. But of course they did that because the reward track was not out yet.
Put your back to the past and to the wind. There is much to be
I
done.
finished the very first season of the reward track on like second 10 just because I used all of my
Oh.
heritage runes.
Oh yeah. I've so far saved those. I might use it for this one, but if there's like a reward such as cosmetic that I really want but just haven't played enough to get, that's what I'm saving my heritage runes for. Which I might
Okay.
consider it with this reward, with this season, but we'll see. Having a painted skeleton steed would be neat, but I don't know if it would be like... I probably wouldn't use it that much.
Yeah, I want it, but I'm not. I already know I'm not going to use it a lot. I like my raid mounts more.
Yeah. I was switching to my 120 character, but we can do whatever you want on them. I don't care. Or if you did want to play other ones. So the reason to play my Bayoneting and level him up is that I think the Bayoneting would be my third most played class after a Warden than Runekeeper. He'd be like a backup to my backup. And if I ever wanted to tank or we needed a tank in the group, it'd be nice to have him as an option. You know, because with a Warden, definitely don't have a tank, do you?
Huh?
With a Warden, you definitely don't have a tank.
Oh, I've healed one. It's not very fun.
Does this character have... I think I can get some XP boost for this character. Do I have to open... Let's see. Yep, there we go. And that still give XP. Wow. And I think the War of Three Peaks... Was there a War of Three Peaks one?
Oh, no.
Oh, Earring of the Dead City. I don't think there was. I think that was a thing that people are disappointed about, but either way, I have a second Earring that scales, and I think will eventually, yeah, it'll get better stats than the Valor one. Despite the Valor gear for the 120, Valor is really crazy for the level. Okay. Did you want to do the Sword Hall stuff, or try Great Barrow?
Let's do both.
Both? Wow. Okay, how about start off with Sword Halls, just see how that is. No point in... Actually, you still get the quest in Tier 2, right? You have to do Tier 2 for the quest. Oh, I forget so. You can't travel from Bayoneting Noose. That's annoying. I will be just a minute. We just can't do the challenge mode, so it's going to be a little bit slow. I think that's the big benefit of running it at 140.
Is the challenge mode?
Yeah, because otherwise it's pretty slow.
Not if we kill things fast enough.
Okay, I thought it would be quicker to run out of here, but maybe I could have just taken a travel. I can also end the poll. It's at a nice round 67% versus 33%, so with 75 votes, that sounds like 50 people... Wait, that's not right. 50 to 25. Actually, yeah, that is. 50 people voted for Deepsgrave and 25 voted for Mattugard. I personally, as an update, would be in favor of Deepsgrave, but that will have to wait for another day. I also have to remember how to play this character, and I don't think I have a DPS spec built up. So, I hope you do a lot of damage.
Oh no, we'll find out.
If you don't, I can switch my yellow line build to red line. Also, I only have half my trait points spent. I don't think I got this character finished set up from the whole Valoring deal. Well, yeah, probably do want thrash damage. Oh, wow. I've like completely filled out, I think, everything I want in the blue line and the red line, and I have 2 leftover trait points. Oh, wow, this character's level 120 and he already has 99 trait points.
Dang. He's got more than my level 140 captain.
Wow. Yeah, Raging Blow doesn't work. Did we ever start this, by the way? Haven't paid attention. Nope. Do I want Fate, or do I want Outgoing Healing Modifier when I strike an enemy with Slash? I don't know, I'll take some Fate. But yeah, I think it's because he was already level 60 something. Yeah, he was like 60 something when I valored him to 120. So he already had trait points from stuff, and I think I got some duplicate from the Valor, which won't complain about.
Nice.
It also means I don't have to feel like I have to do the Black Book of Mordor. Oh, do I have time to build a red line? Probably not.
What do you
I like
think?
your
What do you think
outfit.
that-
Feels
Thanks.
fitting for a hunter.
It's Rivendell stuff too.
Oh boy, do I have my... Okay, I have my LI up to level 120, but I don't even know if I have half my traceries filled.
Oh boy.
And the cat's bumping the microphone again. Hey, congrats. I probably should have set this a few levels higher, huh?
It's okay. Oh, the boss.
Yeah, that means we're making progress. I've missed Blue Line Baroning.
I've never played it. Oh my gosh, I'm lagging.
Yeah. We're on server 34.
That explains much.
Doesn't seem to be as bad as 31 through 33, but it's still laggy. Maybe a little bit more intermittent? I don't know. But yeah, the sad thing about the Bayorning is, as much as I like the blue line, like right now it's basically pointless for me to be in the blue line while the gameplay's more fun. I'm just like doing so much less damage than I could be in the red line. And I think with our OP, basically level 130 gear, I don't think we'd have much
Yeah.
trouble without a tank.
Probably would have been better off if you were red.
I even have Force Taunt in red, so it's not like if I really needed to taunt something, I couldn't.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps against the bats it will be somewhat useful though. Especially if I stop lagging.
I just randomly got all of my focus from nothing to maxed.
That's nice. I forgot about the bug with the Bear Warning where it doesn't show the Maul cooldown. I think when you switch stances or something. That had me messed up for a moment there. Did you want to do the last boss? I feel like we might as well, if we're this
We're
far.
already here.
Yeah.
Might as well.
Reward track. Oh, I got over a full level from this already. I don't think I did anything else, so that's like a level and a half. From those 3 quests, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I forgot to look.
We can see how Great Barrow compares, but it's It's gonna be tough to match this.
Yeah. We're not even doing challenge mode either.
Yeah. Yeah, challenge mode you can go a whole lot faster. They have all the stuff hidden, so like it should be the same if you do it at level 120, just like doing those 3 quests, I mean, as 140 and as like level 65 and so on. But I wonder if it is actually different, like if you get more reward track progress for doing it at lower level or higher level. Because it's the same content, so it should be the same progress, but I have all that information hidden. Hello, Ivan. Glad to know you're still here. Chat got quiet, I assume, because Dan's Adventure's here and I'm just like talking to him, but y'all can still chat. No, it's not a problem. I don't think Dan's Adventures bites, do you?
Sometimes.
Oh, well, maybe that explains it.
I feel like I might have put people to sleep, because I'm not exactly the most emotional person vocally. And I have like 3 hours of sleep right now, so
Oh, yikes.
yeah. That doesn't help.
Oh.
Oh
Alright,
yeah.
so Brian's still here, catching up on book quests on Brawler. That sounds like it can be fun. Sometimes book quests are fun. I know I complain about them a lot, but that's usually because I'm usually doing the complaining when I'm like sitting there doing nothing, or like the characters or whatever are just like dilly-dallying when stuff needs to be taken care of. Okay, what next? I should probably, yeah, I mentioned could do Great Barrow and wrap it up, or maybe Great Barrow and one more Sword Halls, or just something else to compare. I never realized how squeaky this chair is. Anyway. I think this character's on Great Barrow a bunch, but it'll be a fun challenge. Level 123 work for you?
Sure.
Maybe we can do 123, 124, and 125 if I get high enough level. Here, let me set up Redline real quick. If I need to switch, I will, which just means I won't have Yellow Line as an option. As far as class revamps, yeah, you can go.
I did find out, by the way, when I was soloing this on my Guardian, for the first boss in Maze, even if you kill the boss and you don't survive the little bug things that come out afterwards, if you don't beat those bugs, you have to redo the entire fight.
Oh, yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I didn't know that at first.
Oh. Sorry, cat is causing troubles. She's trying to help me play, but then she was on the keyboard and not letting me click things. But yeah, some fights it's a little bit inconsistent in the game, but some of them are actually like you just need to defeat the bosses, and some of them are more like yeah, let's do that. This cat keeps jumping and pressing keys. Oh. I'm not used to building Redline. What am I? Bayorning with this many trait points? Wait, she knows how to play LOTRO better than me. I mean, that might be true. Doesn't take much. So I don't mean to spend so much time on this, but there is actually a real question. Do I want to build my Redline Bayorning to be even tankier than he would be now? Or do I want to get some support stuff and grab some fate here? Let me just get running. Somebody got tired of all the waiting. Okay, I can get Rush to apply to Fellowship, so that'd be useful. I can get Takedown, which is just another DPS skill. Shake Free to give Bubble. Desperate Shouts to, yeah. But really, is there any big benefit to all that stuff? I could get the physical mitigation debuff of debilitating bees, but I would have to take fewer traits in the blue line, which means I would get a worse debuff from armor crush. Well, the question is how many, like I can only get debilitating bees up to 3 ranks. Anyway, I think I don't know. Yeah, I don't really need that. I guess I'll get tactical mitigation. That sounds good enough. Alright, I'm here to help, I promise.
Yeah.
Oh, except I gotta redo my skill bar. Just kidding, I'm not here to help yet.
It's okay. I'm clearing everything up to the boss.
Yeah, it seems like you're doing fine there. Okay, I was going to try to pay attention to like my exact progress, maybe 9.5 or so. A little bit past was my almost halfway through 10 was my reward track progress, and then I am just getting my abilities reset here. Fortunately, Redline Baroning has like basically no abilities, which is actually bad. One of the reasons it's not that fun compared to Blue Line or even Yellow Line.
Yeah, the bear I was leveling on Arkenstone for a while that I got to level 50. I held entirely, or I healed. I leveled entirely in Yellow Line. Red's just too boring.
I mean, Red's kind of nice. I was able to just like use one AoE and wipe out that group, but yeah. Outside of Maul, which has a 30-second cooldown or something like that, it's not the most
Hold on, I'm
exciting.
gonna grab this barrel white real quick.
Alright. While you do that, I will
Here.
be down here doing stuff. Hopefully not dying. I'm doing this the risky way, so we'll see how it goes. Oh, yep, there I'm dying. That came quick. I was like, my health was doing good, then it was all of a sudden. Also, did my cat try to open Microsoft Office? Is that what? I don't know how else that popped up. Fortunately, though, I have 62% movement speed. Plus 62%, I should say. Oh yeah, this tracery might actually be useful just because I don't have anything else.
Oh no, I didn't mean to pull the boss. Run!
Oh, I got in combat. This is a valid strategy to take out all the ads, though. I don't think I have an AoE force taunt. Oh, that's not gonna hit those guys.
Oh my god, the lag. Langerval sucks. How long is this stun? 15 seconds? What the heck?
This
I
game
still
used
got
to be
dudes over here
brutal
trying
with
to
its
kill me.
stuns. Oh, now I'm getting the lag. Okay, there's a chance that I'll need to go blue line, but if we're both here, I'd like to try to stay red line.
Yeah, we'll be fine. Oh,
I'll eat
hello!
my level 60 food. That'll help. Give me almost 1,000 more morale.
I don't think that's gonna matter a whole lot.
Oh wow, his health went down. I was like going through my rotation, I'm like, ooh, I'm about to use my bear form stuff. And here he is, basically dead. There, now I got all my new buffs on him. Yes, great barrows. Which is proving to be a little bit more interesting than I thought, at least. I don't know
Oh
if
my
the lag
God.
makes it more or less interesting, though.
The lag is definitely ruining it for me.
I think by the time we got out of the lag, my taunt timelet finally went off, but then all your damaging abilities must have gone off, because he was dead.
OMG, we did it.
That might be the toughest boss just because of the lag and dealing with the puddles. Actually, they do a little bit decent amount of damage.
Yeah, I was taking a lot.
I would
That was
just...
a hot.
Yes, your
Yep.
mitigations are lower than mine. Oh, hey, I have a
Probably.
pocket item now. Sure, it's level 64.
55.3% physical, 39.7% tactical.
I have 60% physical and 38.4 tactical.
Oh yeah, you're a lot higher than me. I've got to kill 10 ancient barrow whites.
Oh, okay. I'll pull any I see up
That's
here.
why whenever I see any attacking them.
Here, I'm going to round everything up to a corner. That's what's scary with the lag, but it should kill a lot of them. Oh, I forget my potions. I have like these weak level 60 potions from back when I was actually leveling this character. Those are what's on my hotbar. I've just been assuming I've been using useful potions the whole time. Seven seconds.
Oh, what the heck?
Oh,
I was literally just about to use. I should probably put my potions on my
I'm getting a lot of lag.
action
I think
bar.
I'm about to go down too. Yeah, I think after this lag spike, I'm down.
You're still alive on my screen.
Oh, wow.
Well,
Oh,
now
there we
you're
go.
dead.
I was so not expecting to live, so I was putting in like no effort there.
Probably could have survived.
Yeah. We're on server 33. That's low. In my experience, 33 has been the worst.
33 and 36 are absolute horrible.
Oh, I haven't been on 36. I take it I don't want to be.
No. If you're on
Maybe.
server 36, you might as well just log off.
Maybe I should convert all my playtime, LOTRO playtime, to morning to see if it's any better. But still, if it's tied to the server number, even when not many people are on or not many people are in your location, I don't know how much that can help. But maybe it's something I can test at some point.
Since when did these guys start dropping the barrel crawlers?
I do not know.
Also, I don't know if you just heard that playing through my speakers, but my dad just got home and
Oh,
he's blaring music through his golf cart.
I don't really hear it.
I think he turned it off now.
Okay. We'll see if I get a copyright strike.
3 more ancient barrel whites.
But yeah, I don't think I heard it. Three more?
3 more.
Can't quite kill a group of elites with that, but can get them about halfway down. Spent a little money to upgrade servers. Sounds a little crazy to me.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with the servers. What are you talking about?
Especially like server 33 and 36 and 31 and 32.
Any of the 30s and any of the 60s? Those ones are perfectly fine. Where's my... Here it is. You want to say my burb?
Verb?
Burb.
Starly?
That's his default name. Why do I have aggro?
I don't know. I have basically no AoEs here. Oh, that ain't good. If I were in yellow line, I could res you. Oh no, I'm getting lag. I think I just wasted mall cooldown due to lag though.
If you kite them, I should be able to run back in real quick.
Okay. Just kill the ads real quick. Sarcasm overload? Were you being sarcastic?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just said that. Are you being sarcastic?
I don't think I was. I forget, can you only have one expose debuff at
I was
once?
being very sarcastic. What?
Yes,
did you
about
say?
the servers I was. I forgot if you could only have one exposed debuff up, and that does appear to be the case. That's
Exposed
unfortunate.
debuff.
Even after the Beorning revamp and the like mini, for LOTRO, it's like a mini revamp they had recently. So after the big Beorning revamp and the mini revamp, I still feel like they're a broken class that's like half built.
Oh, I showed up right as you were almost about to die.
Ooh. There weren't so much lag. I could have been done, I don't know, probably while you were still here.
Ooh, Temp of Vitality 14. I'll take that.
Oh, that's actually interesting.
Let's see. Yeah, I got like 2 XP from that. Like,
Oh, on the reward track, I still need 2 more crawling arms real quick.
oh, I already left.
Yeah, I didn't get much on the reward track. I don't even know, do you want to do the other ones?
Not
I'd
if
almost
they're gonna
rather
get
just do
that little
like,
experience. I'd rather just do sword halls.
yeah, another sword halls. I think that would be the best one. I really don't know. I mean, there's a reason everybody does that one.
Mm-hmm.
They nerfed our good old ward
Warp
pins.
pins. And I think they also nerfed.
Do you want to try ward pins? I'd be curious to see what it's like after the nerf. I don't think I've actually run it post nerf.
Sure. Are we just gonna do like the first, like the what people would do?
I'm fine running the whole thing or just the first 2 quests.
Because I think the first 2 quests is what people did.
Mm-hmm. But if you want to run the full thing, I wouldn't mind just to run it.
Sure, why not?
I mean, as far as I know, this character could use the deed still.
Oh, I don't plan on really playing this character, so I don't really care. But we can do it.
Okay. Ward pins. Uh-oh. Are you inside?
No?
Oh.
Give me
Am
lead.
I lagging?
Oh, there we go. 124.
The walk pens of Dol Guldur
Maybe I should have the cat cam just like
bred, trained, and kept.
go straight down on the desk.
Goblin keepers care for the matron of the pack.
Like, basically be my viewpoint instead of the viewpoint of me. Because the cats use the cat tree, but it's like, they don't sleep in it quite as much as the old place. If I go, oh, let me see what server we're on real quick. Okay, we're on 34. I was gonna say, if I
34?
go blue line, I still want to go blue line. It's more fun and I can do bigger pulls. The main concern, of course, is the fear.
Yeah, it's these black orc or wargs that do the nasty fear.
But if we can interrupt them if we're not lagging, there's the goblin stun. I can get out of that.
I only have one. And it's blindsiding, which is an 18-second cooldown.
I have 2 interrupts, so I should be able to easily interrupt if I'm not lagging. Who did that? That time I was not lagging, it's probably the guy that snuck behind me. Don't ask me how that happened. Oh, I love these self-heals though. Thought I taunted that guy. Oh yeah, if we do everything, we'll need to get the meat scraps, so let's just have a party here.
Did you just pull all of them?
Not quite. Oh, I can't interrupt 2 at once.
Oh, I got it.
Interrupted
Just in
1.
time. No! Go away. Shoo! Be feared. I feared him, it's good.
Running a little low on health, but I should be fine. I still have my cooldowns. That's a difference. I'm so used to Warden where basically no emergency cooldowns. A-Running don't have great as far as emergency go, but they're actually of use. Okay, how about where's that meat scrap? No, there's one here. At least I thought there was, maybe not. I'm gonna go back and get the meat scraps. Ah, Mirkwood. I really do like Mirkwood in this instance. I know it seems like for the longest time it was just overrun because people would use it to power level, but I actually really did enjoy this instance.
Yeah, I like it.
Besides the fears, I guess that added somewhat of an interesting dynamic to it, but it was fairly straightforward. Just pull things, and AoE them. And then it was nice when you had a lore master for stun immunity, but you could also just interrupt the orgs. Okay, meat scraps. I feel like I'm missing one. I only have 2. Oh, never mind, I have 3. So I should be good. Deflecting my taunts. But yeah, that used to be LOTRO, at least for some people back in the day, was just running ward pins over and over and over. That did include me sometimes.
And me,
Remember,
a lot of times.
I did a few characters. I think it was the 95 Valor time, so I did them 95 to 100. I think I might have done some up to 105, but not as many. Problem is those characters lacked trait points, which made them a lot weaker than they should have been. And that was the start of my dislike for the trait point system. But even outside of like ward pins, like having to make sure you do every single side quest basically in the entirety of West Rohan, that's still annoying.
Yeah. I've done that once on Vitzerk, and I have no desire ever to do it again.
Yeah, I can't believe I actually did it twice, one on my Runekeeper, one on my Warden. Also, I probably could have gone redline for this fight, but oh well. Just get out of my force taunt range. I also think it's funny the sound effects for the goblins are so like high pitched and what you'd expect for a goblin, but then his voice is a lot deeper.
It's kind of creepy if you ask me.
He still has that high-pitched die. But then
Oh my gosh.
all his normal talk is so deep.
This next walk will make short work of you.
I wonder
I
if
am
the,
getting
the delving system will have something to do with skirmishes.
probably. Seemed like a missed opportunity, if not. But then again, I do feel like they missed a lot of opportunities. That was totally my bad with missing that. I pressed the wrong button.
Oh, I wasn't even paying attention. I'm like starting to fall asleep over here.
Ooh, Karn Doom. Yeah, I like all the Ingmar ones. Karn Doom is fun.
May have bested me, but you won't get past her.
Full inventory.
You can't loot while you're a bear.
Oh, do I need to loot it?
Oh, I just looted it. Enhancement
Good.
rune. Let's
More
go.
cracked lances. I have over 1,000 of those on my Warden.
Nice.
Do I have... Oh, good, I do have this.
At one point, I had like 2,000
Oh,
of those axes from Gundabad in my task
Oh.
carry-all.
Yeah. Yeah, I owe it all to the task carry-all, because otherwise I would never keep that many.
Yeah.
I already have enough inventory problems, thank you very much. Okay, my cat has something on her chest. But that's more towards her belly. I always get concerned if I feel something in the cat's furs, just because I know with A, moving and this being a slightly buggier area, it's honestly not been too bad as far as bugs. I know where I am, cockroaches are a big problem. Or roaches, I don't even know specifically cockroaches, but... is it just me or is this instance extra laggy? Like this instance in the instance?
Yeah. It's not just you.
Oops. Oh, I switched to bear form to grab stuff this time. I was
Warden.
like, hey, it's more
We
cool
have
to
the meats.
collect meat scraps as a bear, right?
What did you say?
I switched to bear form to grab, like right when I was gonna grab the items. Just because it's
Oh.
more cool to grab stuff when you're a bear. Especially meat scraps.
Hmm.
She did not want me to have my microphone.
What the heck is going on here?
I don't know, I'm just petting the cat.
That warg like ran all the way over to me and then you weren't doing anything and he ran all the way back to you?
Oh, I wonder if my force taunt... I had some abilities queued up, but I was lagging, so they might have like finally gone through. I hope there's another
The
meat
heck?
scrap. Oh, did you get that stealth org?
Yeah.
Okay, there is. I know there have been issues in the past where sometimes there would only be 5 meat scraps, and for some reason I was feeling like there were only 5, but we're good. Should I go DPS here? Might as well try it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a 3-man. Okay,
Wait,
I
won't
will
be
round
fun.
up the wargs and use my thingy to kill them. Ready?
Uh-huh.
Oh man, they're not all behaving. And I'm lagging. That didn't go too well. Daddy Longlegs and Centipedes. Daddy Longlegs I feel like are okay. We used to have those in the basement. Oh, cat's bringing up Microsoft Office again. And typing a bunch of zeros. And
Stop
spinning me
lagging.
around. Centipedes are gross. Seems silly, but yeah. Creepy crawlies are creepy. And I would count roaches, centipedes. I don't know, I just don't like bugs. I'm not a bug person.
Oh no.
I'm trying to make it. I don't even know if I can
trying
enter.
to stay alive. I'm trying to solo these dudes in redline. Okay, I've just got the boss.
I forgot about the wargs, the health buff they got. Oh yeah, the door is locked.
What? That's not where I put the frickin' trap? What the heck? Run over my trap. This guy hurts.
At least all his ads are gone.
Yeah. This would be so much easier if I was in blue line.
Yeah. I have, here's all my legendary item stuff, but I have so many boxes for, like, my allies. I have just so much stuff. It could actually be useful that I don't
Lagging.
have. Who
Oh
has
my god, are you kidding me?
dies? I'm going to, at least temporarily, make Louisden my die holder. While you're heading back, I am going to start opening some of my LI boxes, and... Oh, I don't know, let's go with the claw. Oh, this gives me, like, all those traceries. Okay, I forgot about that. Well, I'm gonna need a lot of inventory space. I don't even think I can get ancient scripts from these since I'm way above the cap. Do I have my, OP item, the thingy? Very descriptive. Town services, here it is. By far the most overpowered item in the entire game. I don't care, I'll put my rep stuff in here just to get out of the way.
Brander's horseshoe?
What?
The most overpowered item in the game. Brander's horseshoe.
Oh. I think that one's runner up now.
He said what?
Well, I was like, huh? Because I didn't really hear what you said. It's like it didn't make much sense. Yeah, I don't want execute damage, that's for sure. Relentless maul damage I'll take. I thought I saw bear form damage somewhere in here. Oh, there it is. I'll take that. Turn the tides damage. That's vicious claw, might as well. I mean, these are all better than nothing. Bee swarm damage, that's a good one. Slam. Okay. Is that you, like, typing or pressing a spacebar or something? Or is it something in-game?
No, something in game probably.
Oh. Hmm. I don't know if you want to wait another minute or if you're good to go. I was just, making myself a little bit better.
I mean, I'm ready whenever you are.
Yeah, that's what I need, word of mastery. Oh, never mind. Oops. My bad. I actually needed... Oh, I think I need a word of craft. No, I need word of... power. Okay. 1 second. I just want to see what this says. Oh, so that has... Okay, that type of stuff. Look at base morale multiplier. Oh. Uh-oh. Hold up. There we go. Okay, I'm ready. Should I go blue line?
mean,
Yeah, I'll go blue line. It'll be slower but safer. Impress. I'll get to your question in a moment because Luke's is quick. He's wondering what's the item that lets me access shared storage, and that is the town services, which you can get if you are a VIP subscriber. Favor the
I got
subscription
the
in the
boss
game.
on me.
Alright, 1 second. And that is what I was talking about, the most OP item in the game. It's just obsessed with the microphone. Here, I'll just move my keyboard back. Now I can barely reach it.
Oh, gee,
Well,
I drew
now the
aggro
cat's
from you.
back there. Well, you see, I've stopped paying attention, and I'm about to die. That is entirely my cat's fault.
And of course, I'm
And there
lagging.
was some lag. Like, when I actually started to try a little bit more and paid attention somewhat, I started to lag. But Impress Ultima, well, Tugro, Dan's Adventures, struggles here. You have a question about... Oh, you have a love-hate relationship with Captain. Right now, it's very useful in group content. So my personal thoughts on the Captain is that it's great in a group and very boring solo. Because I feel like you miss out on the entire purpose of the class, which is to be like captain of your fellowship. That's a group content-oriented class where you buff your fellowship members, and you can do it while tanking, buffing their damage, or even healing them. So... yeah, for me, when not playing the captain in a group, it's a lot more boring. And I also feel like their combat is a little bit slower paced than other classes, so that's another thing that makes like the tanking on captain less interesting to me, and the red line less interesting to me than other classes. Otherwise, I really like the blue line, but it's not always the most useful. Okay, this time I promise to actually try.
I'm switching to blue line real quick, 1 sec. I'm pretty much ready. Let me just run back.
Apparently I was muted that whole time. I don't know what all you all caught, but basically I took my socks off and I was looking at the traceries and waiting for... what's your name? Dan?
Something like that.
Okay. Try this again, except I don't have a cat on the desk this time so far. and actually pay attention a little bit more.
This time, if you get distracted and die, I'll be able to survive at least.
Oh yeah, you switched to blue line.
I
Okay.
switched to blue, and you saw how
there's
how
somebody.
strong that was when I was leveling Turk.
What, when that dude breathed on you and you died? That's all I remember.
Well, that particular fight was actually pretty impressive, and you know it, because I probably had that guy circling around me for like 5 minutes before he finally did
You
that.
actually did, yeah. For anybody unaware, what level were you again? Were you like really low level, I think?
Still like leveling in Angmar, dude. I was like level 40 something.
Yeah, and he ran into one of those, oh, here's a bunch of lag. Well, who knows if I'm alive still. This is a long lag spike too.
This is
Yikes.
horrible.
I'm like just
I'm-
hitting my cooldowns assuming I'm about dead.
I know. I don't know what's going on.
Apparently I used a potion though. And the cat's back and I can't see.
Well, it looks like you're actually alive.
Okay, now this guy actually does a decent bit of damage, so I'll try to actually keep my heals up and my buffs. Oh, there's his aggro dump. Which is actually useful if you're like far away from me. Except he's deflecting all my taunts.
That's okay.
Only like 3 minutes, that's actually a long time. I'm stunned. Just waiting for my debuff remover. Oh wow, a fellowship maneuver. Let's see how bad those are at this level. Okay, pretty bad.
Get wrecked.
Can't forget the meat scrap.
Almost the whole reason we even did that
Okay.
fight.
Yeah, that only got me about 1 level, I think.
It did a little
What?
bit more than Great Barrel for me.
Okay. It wouldn't be so bad without all the lag, but I feel like that just totally... Because the thing with sword halls is whether we lag or not, the instance just like goes. It's a timer-based instance.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know, you want to wrap it up with the sword halls?
Sure.
That'll probably be it for me. Depending how this goes, maybe we could run a couple, but I don't know if I want to experiment with anything else.
Central training hall of the enemy's minions,
Maybe,
by 3 terrible champions.
what's it called? School.
Okay, that wouldn't be too bad. We could, if that's on a different server as well, we could run that really quick. We're on 62 right now.
Oh yeah. Are you in Redline?
Yep.
Okay, good. I'm gonna stay in blue,
Okay. Yeah, blue's probably not bad here.
since you're not in tanking.
I could go either way, but I honestly feel like blue line's a little bit underrated. Based on what I've played for my 120 hunter, at least. Might even be 121 now. Like, it's
I always
not...
knew blue line was strong.
It's not as good as it was back in the day, sure. But... still got good damage.
Mm-hmm. Can't believe I'm playing as a pointy-eared elf. Why are we fighting the boss first?
Oh, we only did tier 1.
Oh.
Alright, time to leave. I'm out of here. You want to try school real quick then?
Sure.
Oh, I'm in combat. There we go.
I was gonna say, I'm definitely not fighting anything.
Oh, I feel like we'll have to do library if we do school. This is turning into give a mouse a cookie. Okay, let's hope for a good server and pull the whole thing.
The school at Thom Mirdine was once a pinnacle of
52.
learning during
That
the
works
age
for
of
me.
the
I'm
Lotus,
going blue line.
but it has now fallen into disrepair and is overrun by the minions of Sauron.
You know what? We're in tier 1 right now.
Yep, this only has tier 1.
School only has tier 1?
Yep.
Since when? I thought I had a tier 2.
Ah. Nope. As a challenge mode, but we can't even do that at this level.
What the heck? Holy moly.
Do you want to meet at the mini boss maybe? I don't really know a good place to corner all these guys. Alright, hopefully this
Yeah.
experiment's better than everything else we tried today.
I'm gonna take care of all the archers before anything else.
As long as they don't do their stun on me in like rapid succession, I should be good here. I'm gonna use my cooldown. Oh yeah, I try to use one of my debuff potions, but they're all level 65. Okay, there's one stun, but I can get out of that one easily. Gonna use this cooldown. Actually don't have any heals up there. This isn't too bad.
Nope.
Certainly more entertaining than laggy instances.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I meant to have this guy started the whole time. This one is school at the Mirdine. We'll do library next. I think overall school is quicker, but both are pretty fun. I think it also depends on which side quests you have and if you do those or not. Because library has the one where you have to like, same with this one, where you have to click all the things that can be quite a slow side quest. Well, I finally got my level up. I have so many XP boosts, I should probably use them. I already went through all my destiny points. Which having all those combined on one server is pretty crazy. I'm at like 372,000.
Good lord.
Alright, no challenge mode, so don't need to run anything out. Oh yeah, I've always liked these instances. They're pretty just like simple 3-mans that you can run.
I don't even have my traps.
Uh-oh. Another Forsaken. I think I've only run that like once or twice. I really don't remember it all too much besides eventually going on a boat, I think, on a ship.
We're doing it one time and it's taken like 8 hours and
Oh, wow.
I don't ever want to do it.
I guess when I have run it, I've basically been run through. I don't remember anything like that taking a long time. Oh, that was pretty quick. I think I got barely any reward track, though. Oh yeah, I probably need that stuff on this character. Oh, never mind.
Here, I'm gonna do this quest down here so I can get
Oh,
up
you
to.
have one? Do you have to
Yeah.
click all the things?
Yep.
Okay. Well,
For some reason, this quest is bugged in a good way. You only have to click 9 or 8 out of 10 of them.
oh wow. I don't, oh, I was gonna log out. Oops. To leave instance. I don't think I can really help with that one.
That's okay. Oh, this time I only needed to do 7 of them.
Oh wow.
Library next.
Yep. Let me know when you're out.
Oh, Miss Bella Games only got to do Fornost once or twice?
Ooh,
Oh,
that's
man.
a fun one.
Maybe that's a
The
little
lighthouse
series
found near
you
the
and I
heath
could
once
do.
held much of the knowledge of the early ages.
Do all the
All the-
Stood the brunt of
3-mans
Sauron's
and
attack
6-mans.
against Arigi.
Oh yeah. We
Though
could.
much of the
It'd be
summer
fun to
of
just
yore
like
was carried away
go
by
through all
elves
them
and half-elven.
one day.
Horse
Even
farm,
like duo
town,
style like this, not even necessarily a full group.
Yeah. Oh, that's the right one. Library. I was like, what are we
Yeah.
doing?
This one I do have to collect the books, just FYI.
Oof.
I could leave and come back, but I don't know if I want to.
It's
Just
not
for
worth
that.
it. I gotta kill overmasters.
Okay, I will just go bring everything from the end of this hall here and then can get a bunch of books. Maybe I'll ask them back here. It's kind of funny these orcs talk about the weapon making the goblins weak, the pale folk. Yeah, they say that every time, they never learn. That was easy. Except your health did get scary low.
It's
One
okay.
of those poisons.
I wasn't really paying attention to that. I got low, but I did not fall.
True.
Two more. And I'm done with the reward track.
William, you're wondering which class suffers least from skill bloat. I would say Beorning's actually top of the list, especially if you play Redline Beorning. To me, they don't have enough abilities. Another one is potentially... Actually, Brawler has quite a few abilities. I don't know quite bloat. I don't know, they might have a little bit, but... A lot of older classes tend to have more what I would consider bloat, just because they were created during a different time. But then with like the Beorning, for example, they're perhaps a little bit unique even compared to the Brawler. I don't know, you have any thoughts, Dan?
I'm fighting stuff, so not really.
Oh, I didn't even see. I forget, can I use... no, I guess in the blue line I cannot use Hearten on you, or whatever it's called. Composure. Oh, that's because it's Composure. Okay. There we go, just had to get a book, and now I can help. Oh yeah, I guess we can get these crows no problem, since we can't do the challenge mode. Hopefully my force taunt worked. I actually paid no attention to if it did or didn't. Probably didn't work for long though.
I grabbed one, but that was it. What was the question though?
Which class has the least skill bloat?
Definitely not LM.
Yeah. Lore Masters, Minstrels, they all have those two have a bunch, I know.
I mean,
Especially the update's actually going to add even more abilities to the Minstrel.
I don't know. That's kind of hard to say. I feel like they all have an equal amount.
Yeah, that's why I tend to fall back on the Beorning, where you have 2 forms, but in one form, like here I only have 3 abilities. For regular rotation, that is. And then in bear form, it's pretty similar. In the red line, actually, would only have, I don't know, 3 to 4-ish. And then some other abilities that are used in both forms, including cooldowns, regularly use maybe 3 of those. 3 to 4 of those. Technically, the Warden, if you do not use Gambit Masteries, you'd only have like 4 abilities that you need to worry about.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I stopped trying to play a Warden when you told me that you had to use those pretty much.
Pretty much.
I saw that and I was like, yeah, I'm not doing that.
It's just like kind of crazy that you have, okay, it's pretty basic. You press 1, 2, 3, and certain combinations you get your Gambit. That's pretty simple, right?
Oh, like I get the idea behind the Warden, how they function.
But then, like, all of a sudden, I think it's level 21, they just give you 9 new abilities that
Something
are
like
the main ones you actually want to use to build your Gambits.
And then I'm such an alcoholic, I feel like I wouldn't be able to play the game how I want to play it and play a Warden at the same time.
Oh, yeah. I used my Force Taunt ability and it looked like it hit them like the visual effect, but they never actually did get the Force Taunt debuff. So I don't know, I'll have to pay attention to that. Hello, Lone Star Commissions. You're looking while you try to find the desire to play again. Well, hopefully this helps you. This is like LOTRO at its finest, slaying an orc. Or at least trying to.
Oh, he knocked me unconscious right off the bat. How rude.
Is that a pretty long stun if I remember correctly? Yeah, I know a lot of people, Bella, like the Warden more before the trait trees. That's why I thought, way back when we were talking about this, removing the blue line, or at least turning it into supplemental traits, could be interesting, because that way, like, the tanking is a part. Could do that with every spec. I guess library I didn't do on this character, because I just got that done. How am I doing on LOTRO points? Especially considering the transfers, not too bad, almost 5,000. Alright. Oh wait, oh, the boss. Oh, I should have switched to red line. Oh well. The goal is that you'll do enough damage that it doesn't matter. My interrupt didn't work. Must have deflected.
He actually hit me with the melee ability from all the way up here.
That's funny.
Boom. That actually went pretty fast.
Yep. Oh yeah, I could see that, Lone Star, if you don't have friends in the game, it being able to fizzle out. I would suggest perhaps you have tried this, but finding a kinship could be a good help. Well, got some more traceries that I don't seem to be able to use. I still, I think, can equip a lot of these. I just accidentally selected the same thing. So these are all probably things I cannot. I think this one I could put on. I don't know, 1 sword halls to cap it off?
Sure. Make sure you put it on tier 2 this time.
Yep.
It should give me a level.
Seems like that should be exciting, but I'm over here falling asleep.
Yeah, me too. Probably doesn't help that I've been tired the entire time and probably not sounded very exciting. And yawning a whole
You've been
bunch.
fine. I haven't heard you yawn too much, which I guess is good. I'm just starting to yawn.
I've gone probably 5 times.
I am. Yeah, I'll probably eat a snack after this, then go to bed. I was hoping to do some, basically homework. That's why I wanted the stream to end at 8, but I was pretty flexible anyway, but I can do that later. I do have if we're... Oh, we didn't do tier 2, I don't think.
OMG.
See, that's the problem with me being this tired. I don't... You say remember to do tier 2, and I'm like, okay, yep.
I didn't even look. What a bunch of noobs we are.
At least this time it was caught before the boss came out instead of the ads. There we go, got some quests. If only we could light the challenge brazier. Low-level instances, they're not all that common to be run, but sometimes you can find an on-level group for them. And this, for example, is technically a level 65 instance that you can scale up. So we have a scale actually above our level. But yeah, it's occasionally, I guess, I don't know. But as far as like random groups just searching for lower level instances, like Great Barrow on level at like level 20 to 25 or Fornost around level 30, don't really see that all that often. I don't know Landreval specifically if it's more or less frequent. I would guess if anything less frequent than Arkenstone. I'm just trying to think what I want to eat. Now my mind, ever since I thought of food and wanting to eat before I go to bed, I'm like, what do I want to eat?
Oh, I always want to eat before I go to bed.
Yeah. Oh, I switched to red line, but it's so boring. I should have stayed blue line. I also didn't even use my cooldowns properly. I'm almost playing it as if I were in blue line. Yeah, I'm gonna switch to blue if I get a chance here. Oh. Okay, if we kill these guys real quick before the boss comes out, I should be able to switch to blue. If not, I guess we'll survive, but... Actually staying alive relatively fine. Even with all the dread. Okay, I think for the bat lady, blue will be a whole lot safer. Roast chicken, that sounds good. I don't know about baked spaghetti squash. That sounds scary to me, to be honest.
Oh my god, that heal healed me for 5k morale.
Oh, wow.
That was horrible.
I bet you're feeling healthy.
I thought it would at least heal me for a little bit more than that, like 10k
Oh, oops.
or something. Did you
I could have
die?
used it. Yeah, I could have used a cooldown. I was just trying to avoid it. Do you have high health, Fres? Are you a high health?
Nope, I'm a normal elf.
Okay. I don't know if I can get back in, actually.
I don't think
Oh yeah,
you
doesn't
can.
the whole thing reset? Oh well. Well, maybe you can get the bad idols.
We'll see.
The reason it sounds scary is I haven't had much squash. Now the spaghetti part,
What is
minus
this?
the baked part, sounded good. But I realize that's like a totally different thing. I hear cats. I have always wondered what squashes taste like raw, though. If they're even, I don't even know if they're edible raw. Yeah, I have heard of spaghetti squash. I did not know that it was just like when it cooks, it breaks down and has some appearance similar to spaghetti noodles. I thought for some reason it'd be kind of like the pasta dough cut into spaghetti noodle shape.
I'm just running in circles.
It's working. I got 5 out of 6 over here. And this one, I don't know if you had same for school and library, but this one, after all this investigation, is the most efficient.
Don't heal. Oh. I'm sorry, but a hunter should not be able to do this. Oh,
Oh,
perfect time to level up.
Blue Line really does have some great stuff for survivability. Also, there's a cat in the cat cam. It's a miracle. And like y'all can probably barely see her since it's so far away. So yeah, I'll try to fix up the cat cam, have a better system. I could probably attach something to the desk, like a piece of wood, and make it into a cat bed that's like extends out. Y'all can't quite see where my hand is, but extends out to my left, but that would mess some things up. I'd probably have to move the desk if I did that. Are you trying to kill the bat lady too?
Yeah. Oh, they stunned me.
Oh.
Oh no. Oh, they got me.
That was
They
pretty good
stunned
though.
me. Yeah.
I mean, you got the 2 quick quests done. Well, to me that was pretty fun adventure. Even I know we didn't do the most efficient the whole time, but it was interesting to see how the others were.
Uh-huh.
But I should probably go to sleep.
I probably should too, but I'm not.
Uh-oh. You gonna do more LOTRO?
Oh yeah. I'm almost done with the reward track. I'm gonna go finish it.
Oh, how many levels do you have left?
I'm at 90. I'm halfway through 99. So
Okay.
a level and a half.
I am going to swap to a character. Are you going on your 140?
I can go on my 140.
Oh. Who are you planning on going on?
I was gonna log on to Viturk and do my dailies, but I can log on to
Oh, I didn't know if you wanted to do a quick try that same thing at 140 challenge.
let's do it.
You know what? I think it's time to bust him out. He is no longer out of service. He is now in service. Louiden's back.
Louiden? Already?
Yep.
Who should I bring?
I don't know. Who you got with good DPS?
I mean, I guess Tugro. I don't know.
Mattugard. Is that your lore master?
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be interesting. That'd be a squishy group, though.
Yeah. Or I could bring my captain,
Yeah, that'd work.
and you can DPS the crap out of everything. Oh god, I hope this works. I don't know if I'll be able to do this. I don't know if
Hey,
he's
you
geared
have
like
like a
that.
million health, right?
Yeah, almost 1.2 million.
How's this character doing? It's been so long since I played him. Okay, he's got okay virtues. They're at 80. Oh, they
Let me-
increased the cap to 82.
I need to check something first before.
Yeah, Louisden's fairly solid over here.
Do you have tokens? Okay, yeah, I see them.
Oh man,
I
do
just
we
have
really need
scrolls.
that?
I mean, I'm definitely going to use it.
Okay then. I'll use
Can I
my
get an
superior Feast of Anorian. Oh yeah. I got everything already. Minstrel changes. When are they going live? That is unknown, but sometime this month. Don't know an exact date. But it should be soon-ish. I wouldn't be surprised if there's one more beta and then they're live the next week or two. But at this rate, I'm guessing later in September.
Alright, I'm loading in. Oh boy.
Here's your hope token. We'll see if you really are invulnerable.
Hold on, come here. Don't start. Ah, I'm gonna eat
Oh, okay.
food.
This
Oh,
might
there's
be a good
there's my
time.
tokens.
Oh, there I got one. This might be a
Yeah.
good time, though, for rolling a new minstrel so you can get to see how the experience is with because I would guess, unlikely to play yellow line while leveling one, so.
Let's see how we do.
There we go. I used my 30-minute cooldown ability right now.
You just use duty bound. Oh my gosh, I have almost 1.2, 1.3 million morale right now.
I'm actually kind of close to 1 million. Maybe in blue line. I could get pretty close. Do you fear a fair fight?
Totally.
But yeah, with the minstrel changes, I think the fresh experience should be pretty fun.
OMG.
Oh, it's so nice playing a warden without lag. Because when I was with you earlier, I was on my runekeeper. I wasn't on a warden. This is crazy. Oh, there's a stun though. There's a big heal. It's kind of crazy. It looks like half your
grab
health.
everything. That's all
that's
like
fine.
not.
Oh, we got some bats coming. How much I know. Oh, I already used that gamut. Way too grown. I have not. And as a reminder, Rings of Power spoilers equals ban. It's something I hope I don't have to say, but I feel like I have to say it.
Yeah, I'm getting toasted right now.
Sorry, my heals don't work on you. Here, I'll actually heal you. Wow, my heal might have been the difference. It was like 17,000 and you had 4,000.
I let Stan go. Alright. Oh god, I just grabbed all the aggro right as...
I need to find somebody with high health so I can spear sweep on them. Do some big AoEs here. It's something I forgot about. I haven't played Warden, like, actually, oh, that was not a good one. But playing group content where I could actually do something like that in a long time. We'll just do the newbie one. Did we get all the side quests done? Almost. Hold up, I need to live through this. I just need to kill these 2 mobs so I can get the side quest done. I assume last stand has triggered. I gotta try to hit F3. Nope. Oh, we were so close.
Does it reset our progress?
We can just run out and get the quest again and redo it. I got a little bit for the reward track just for the one quest though. Well, we were so close. Okay. I think we can get that though.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I gotta click the thing he triggered. I'll get token again.
You got scrolls?
Oh, sure. They're from this
Mine's on
Urgrim
cooldown.
fellow. I don't know if his scrolls are trustworthy or not.
Eh. We'll find out.
There, I even use shield spikes and oil for some reason.
Oh, gee.
I do have tons of heritage runes, but this is more so for Dan, the captain here, rather than me. And it's just fun to, I don't know, Sword Halls is fun to me, so I don't even mind running it. Okay, I am more used to Warden already, so hopefully, as far as DPS goes, it'll be a little bit better this time. And I remember I can sweep. Oh yeah, LOTRO is not the best game for directing you like where to go. I don't know if it's much better nowadays, but as far as like book quests are generally a good guide, but they have you go all over the place. So typically, actually just made a leveling guide on just this, but following the zones and their quests, typically better for knowing where to go, I guess. At higher levels, it's a lot more linear and makes more sense. Okay, I got my gambit off just before I got stunned. Oh. That's really bad. Okay, got it. We do have one boss here, by the way. We have one of the bosses here.
Perfect.
When the
Just leave my
season's
mark on him.
season's reward track ends in 2 months, 10 days.
Oh yeah, we got this now.
We just needed a warm up.
Yeah.
It's been months since I played lag-free Warden. I don't know if you want to get the bosses, but I am getting Bat Lady first, just FYI.
As well.
I used all my AoEs last time. I suppose I could also use my single target bleeds, but
I'm kiting them just by the way.
Did we kill one of the bosses?
Yeah.
Wow. I've just been targeting the bat lady the whole time. Two bosses down.
You need to try to take care of all of these bats.
Yep.
Alright, you shouldn't take aggro from me anymore.
Alright. Oh, let's see. Let me reset what I'm doing. This is actually a slightly more interesting challenge when we're still relatively new into the expansion's gear cycle. Especially this character, I mean.
And we just duoed this pretty much, like...
Yeah. I haven't done the 6-man again. I haven't done the raid. I'm still in yellow jewelry.
This character hasn't done any of that either.
Oh, so we're both pretty, like, we're almost like
Yeah.
fresh 140s by today's standard, probably.
Pretty much. My finesse might be just as good as a level 10s, but I don't really die.
Some might
I
say
have a
you're
buff.
invulnerable, even.
Yeah.
Did you give me an attack speed buff?
No.
Okay. I feel like I'm attacking faster than I usually do. Because I was able to do, like, basically one more gambit builder than I usually am. Or one more gambit.
Holy moly. What? We just did that.
Oh, that's actually, this character got some deeds done for that. I got
Yeah,
25 LOTRO points.
I just finished the challenge for that. Nice.
Oh, did you
What did
get
we
your
get for
reward
loot?
track up?
Let me see. Oh yeah. I got like
Nice.
almost a whole level.
Oh, so you have half a level left?
Yeah, well almost.
Oh, we're on master loot? Who did that?
What the heck?
Well, fine, I'll just ninja that necklace then.
It's a wheel gear anyway.
I should probably get going, but if you want me to stay for your last half a level, I can.
You don't have to. It's up to you. I'm
Whoa.
down because I'm gonna be up,
Oh,
but
what would you do
don't
for
have
it?
to be. Huh?
What would you do for it
What do you mean?
to get that last half level?
Probably another sword halls.
Okay.
If you were going to stay. I don't really know what else I would do.
I don't know. I should probably get going. You can get that half level later.
Works for me.
You have 2 months, 10 days.
Yeah. I still got dailies to do on Vitric anyway that I'm gonna do regardless.
Alright, that
'Cause I
sounds
wanna-
good.
Trying to get my Lord Master's traceries done for Yellow Line.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I have all these heritage runes. Not even that many. I'm sure there were plenty of people with way more than me. Because, I mean, I didn't even go through all the quests in Gundabad, but I have like... Oh, you're not in Fellowship Chat anymore. But I have like 186 of the 475,000 ones, so I could fairly easily probably knock out a season's worth of reward track if I really want to.
Gee, you might as well just save that for when you can't play for a hot minute and you want to log
Yeah.
on at the last second and do it.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
I was a dummy and did it right off the bat.
Especially like as they add more cosmetics or something, if I find a cosmetic that I really want, then I can definitely make sure I get that. The other person, Bella, is Dan's Adventures. You might have seen him in the comments, but he's also been on some other streams. But yeah, I will go ahead and wrap this up. So as far as the stream goes, I hope you all enjoyed it. And as far as future content goes, I plan to have future content. I don't know when I plan to stream next or exactly when the next video will be, but I do know what the next video will be, unless there's important LOTRO news that comes out soon. Anyway, if you did enjoy the stream, please consider liking and subscribing for more, or becoming a channel member to support the content and the cat that has been here basically the whole time. And thanks for watching, everyone.
Bye-bye.